pushing the Rakan though.
Agreed. Lulu just has that slight range advantage. Also, the polymorph really powerful in this matchup when the Rakan tries to jump in. You can polymorph him, you can polymorph the Xayah, and then the trade tends to be on your side. What Jun will be looking to do is use the Gleaming Quill to trade in effectively, and then use the health advantage you get from it after losing a bit of your health to then regain the health on the Xayah and Rakan.
Yeah, from the first glance, you would think that SK actually secured themselves 3 winning lanes this game. Will depend on how the mid-lane matchup goes, as Jackie already finds a really nice trade onto slow Q. I imagine it's when you get that W on Galio, get the magic damage shield, the trades will be a little bit easier. But
Credit to Ismo there. First place on jungle damage per minute. All of the LEC history. Oh wow, 1,457 damage
he
per
was
minute
a
on
menace
jungle.
in those fights.
Yeah.
Also, a lot of the damage was on the Mundo.
I mean, sure. Oscar in is the same spot, right?
Yeah.
Like second place all-time top lane did do a lot of damage to a Mundo.
They're just padding DPS ratings there.
I mean, okay, look, man, the guy plays Xin Shao. You don't often see a Xin Shao doing almost 1.5k damage a minute. And Zizma is looking towards Wonder on this top side.
Wonder.
Yo.
You have to be really, really careful here. You don't have the ignite, don't have the default tempo. You can't really take these trades.
Yeah, I think he's dead.
Level 3 volley.
Honestly, he has the E.
He's dead, he's dead, he's dead, he's dead. Oh my god! What? You can do that? He's stunned as he got kidnapped by Skarner. I didn't know you could do that. That's crazy. Also, sorry I'm late. It has been a very, very strange. Oh, no way! This Skarner is so sad. Oh my god. Oh my.
Gets the kill, and this time it's the lock going invisible. I will say anyone hit by ritual nails, that's the lock Q.
Nah, if I'm Skarner, I'm leaving the game. That's so sad. Honestly, the solo laners outplayed him really well. What was I saying? Guys, it's been like a super fucked up week. It has been like a hilariously, comedically fucked up week. That's why I'm late. Maybe I can talk about it someday. But anyway, here's GX versus SK.
Ismo is also on the wrong side of the map for that Scuttle Crab. You can see he's pinged it now. Schemes has already taken the bot side Scuttle Crab. Now he's going towards his blue. Can back, get himself a tunneler, build up towards that Sundered Sky. Could even look to just go straight up towards his top side, take that Scuttle Crab, and then go for the...
Anyway, here's Jackie S.
Go for the recall. Makes more sense after getting that first blood. Get yourself some combat efficiency before you go for any further fights. SK with a strong start. We talked so much about how winning lanes and winning the early game has been pivotal in this series, and so far it's SK in the ascendancy.
Yeah, I mean, this game is gonna be a bit of a decided in the dragon fights. You know, I imagine like most of the games are. It's gonna come down to can Mbessa and Lock dive this Yunara. And I think right now it's looking really good for SK. I think
wait, this is the really nerfed Lock.
It'll make it really hard for GX to find these.
Wait, GX fucking lost. Why are they playing this garbage?
He's gonna keep getting pushed in right now, and they can't really send people to help him get.
This shit is too nerfed for pro play.
They just lose because he's just stronger.
Man, can they fix this bug where lock key makes him go invis?
Often see the Wukong as needing that sheen pop in the early game. It gives you all the stats you want. Has that 600 gold lead.
Hey, thank you, Enzi. Man, today is like the hottest day, I think, so far this summer in LA. It's hot as balls outside. Let me check the weather forecast. Wait, it's not even that hot today, actually. I thought it was going to be in the 90s today. It's a high of 88.
Yeah. He's there to win lane again. Okay, never mind. We'll talk about that.
It's a good interrupt, but there's no real follow-up CC from Giant X. Q looks for the trade back, yeah.
Because Volibear, he's winning slightly against Mbessa.
I'm pretty sure they're doomed. I'm pretty sure GX actually might get choked out this game. I'm pretty sure Lock can't kill anybody.
To me, that is really his main job when it comes to these skirmishes. Can Wunder mark the Lock? Because if he can do that, suddenly the game is really
Scout ran Vikla Galio with Lock? Really? But like, Lock is so nerfed. How can he make? Lock is literally Katarina, man.
that you
He was kind of like a more OP Katarina 2.0, but his numbers got nerfed so hard. He's kind of like Katarina 1.2, which is like not really that crazy.
in this game, but you do have the NAVI Flicker Blades Cosmic Drive build if you just want to go for as much damage as you can.
Not sure where he will take it. Could be a Dusk and Dawn. It's quite
Eh?
Volibear.
Flacked, 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 flacked. Oh my god, the boomerang.
Was used by Jun to try and get
Yopa.
away. Flacker continues to walk out. Skins
Is it
still
Yopa or
looking for
Jopa?
the grand entrance out of Jun, and again, the lack of CC from the SK bot side means there wasn't
Bro, who the heck is
really
slow Q?
true threat of a kill, but getting both the summoners out, getting them low on HP.
Where are they making these players?
Yeah, it was just to push out bot lane to get the dragon. They don't really care about the kill or not. Now Isma has the cross map, gonna go into the top side of Skeens, look for the red buff and maybe the drugs.
Me when I walk up as Blitzcrank and I'm trying to get them to juke my skill shot, but I'm holding it.
But still,
Am I right?
For SK, and we keep talking about it.
Oh, the lovers!
Dragons are so. Oh no, no.
Not ideal. So Jun stays recalling because you have the dual recall on Makan Zaya, and the hope is that Flacker can immediately jump back onto Jun after taking the Glitter Lance, but it doesn't work out that way.
He just got into Uber and closed the door.
Yeah,
that was crazy.
It happens, man. Flacker just, you know, Flacker just left there. It's like, hey, please come back, pick me up. Doesn't do it in the end. Jun will go up towards top lane, catch this wave to make sure that Flacker can get all of these minions without dying to the turret.
Yeah, and it's a swap from GX, an MKOI-esque swap as we like to call it.
Dude, there's one guy in my chat who's always there. His name is GX June Lover. Where is that guy?
Matched by SK. Still tempo on the side of GX now. Their first top and Oscarina is first bot, so they will get a timer here. Oscarina can choose. Does he want to push out bot and hit the tower, or does he want to move up for this potential fight?
I think Oscar wants to play. Yeah, that's what he's going to stay around for on that bottom lane. He is slowly moving through the tri-bush. Those minions do get him a plate, gets him that extra 120 gold. Now looking for a flank onto slow Q, but he's going to be spotted by Control Ward as he walks into that mid bush. Skeens is on his way towards this top side, but Jun has quickness and Flacker has Featherstorm. So it's a very
Arna doing grubs. Wukong looking for a gank. I don't think this works for Wu though.
Mickey now walking down towards it. I don't spot that Isma's here. They're like not giving them enough vision for it, and Isma will be able to take one grub.
Locke has full prio, but Gather can group with R. 2 for 1 worth. 2 for 1 is chill.
Now Wunder could have TP'd in as well, so obviously GX wants to get out of there as soon as possible. Skeens farming up still is behind an XP after that early game.
I mean, taking a dragon always delays you,
Yeah.
right? And he lost his top side for that as well, so that's 2 less camps of XP for him to gain. Slowq getting a plate in the mid lane. It's a small lead for SK after that advantage that Skeens garnered by getting first blood. He has lost about 200 of the gold lead that he had, but he's still in a strong spot overall. Good credit to Giant X for invading that top side, taking what they could. Good taunt onto Jackie, Justice Punch out as well, but the Winds of War
What a fucked up trade.
And Jackie's there with the Ashen Pursuit, that great health, just tops himself back up.
Dude, Atticus has really gotten the habit of just like begging me to feed him in the mornings. Can you guys see him? He's like literally just clawing at my chair right now.
Serves that ban every single game because so far the Galio into it looks very solid.
As it does. We often have champions like
Somebody get these beggars out of here!
You see it a lot of Worlds, right? Where it's like Sion, oh, he's 0-9 so far at Worlds. It's actually, well, teams
And it's
just
like,
ramp
fuck,
up
if I feed him now, then I'm rewarding the
so
behavior.
knowing that they could find a good draft into it. I'm not saying SK are the better team here. Do think their draft works well into Lock, generally. I think
If I feed him now, it's like rewarding the behavior, so now I can't.
as he would like if they were squishier members on the ME team.
And I also like SK after the last game simplifying everything. SK's draft is very cookie cutter. It's a front to back team fight with a hyper carry. Giant X has to do a lot more gymnastics to win this game. They have to find flags, they have to make picks, they have to set up objectives in a correct way. They cannot just walk in with the front line in front of the carry and just hit them. Meanwhile, SK just drop and he will carry. And that seems to be the identity of this team, or where it's developing at least, because Joppa is one of the standout players. I think it has to be called out how well they've been playing.
Yeah, I very much agree. I mean, he's been the reason that SK won the first game mostly, alongside Mickey. And the second game was the reason that they would stay in it. As Slowq trades into Jackie's once again. The Ritual Nail is going down. Slowq goes invisible. Jackie uses that Soul Ignition, grey health, just to heal himself back up through the trade. But Slowq already quite tanky.
I said
the
down.
Complete, and the
Wow, really? Oh, we're acting up.
His traits are now
Great.
looking better and better for Jackis. Now, or he has gone for the Conqueror in this matchup, which is a bit unconventional. Most people go Electrocute on the lock just to get that.
Somebody's acting up.
Against the team comp of
Won't
SK,
say who.
the Conqueror makes a lot of sense. There's a lot of big frontliners, and it's going to be a very long extended fight. You're probably going to get value out of that. And I reckon on that Proto Belt, which I assume he's rushing, is gonna be a big. It's been a big debate. You go the Lich Bane or the Proto Belt on lock, and people die on their hills. I think the Lich Bane is a little bit better just for a straight up burst, but obviously having Proto Belt turns into a bit more.
Oh my god, he's going belt on Chicken Locky? Nah, there's no way he's gonna deal any damage. I'm sorry, they have no damage. It's full tank Skarner, tank lock mid. So you're gonna have 2 damage dealers, Ambessa and Zaya. Versus like the triple tank plus Lulu. You're not gonna kill anybody.
But so far it's slow Q still holding the dam, making sure that Jackis can't.
Bro, I swear these guys are gonna get 0 kills in the game, by the way. Chat, clip this. GX will not get a single kill this game.
There wasn't really much reason to use the Purgatory there. So, that's Jackie's ultimate down for the next minute and a half or thereabouts. Drake now a pretty easy secure for SK if they want it. Would be their second of the game.
Oh, I do think they want it. Already they're looking like hitting it. The Drop is even going to take his base while they're killing the dragon. Just a free dragon. And GX...
I would go so far as to say, if they get a single kill this game,
I don't think their team
I
allows them to just sit and wait for SK.
will
They really need to start using their tools. They have the Skarner.
order some food and eat it for lunch. And if they don't, then I'm gonna do that anyway.
Wonder using the Dusk and Dawn there to get extra damage down onto Flacker with the Frenzied Maul. SK surviving the pressure. Goal lead equalized between the two teams, but
Pussy? What? You guys put something on the line.
Excuse me, Cloud Soul on the horizon.
You put something on the line.
For SK. And Cloud, when you have a Wukong and a Galio and a Volibear that want to run,
And you won't, because you're a pussy.
can be very impactful. So I think they would have preferred something like a Hextech Drake here.
Yeah. So what's next on the line? Let's see. Wunder here is gonna base and probably open up bot side here, while Galio has been taking over mid, descending the Urinara mid, and now they're putting Volibear on the side lane to establish a 1-3-1, getting the matchups they want. I don't think they want to play for Wunder. They want to make sure that first, Yunara can push and then move into the Galio lane. The Galio is always fine because you can just play the wave even and then join the fight with ult if they go on the Yunara. Everything goes through mid and then Joppa kind of decides where they fight.
Joppa.
So I don't think Jackis can really contest this. He's stepping up a little bit.
Jackis.
Level 11. Purgatory is back up for him as well, and Yoppa and Mickey's still squishy enough. Wild Growth, though, will help with that, obviously.
I'm sorry, it's tank lock. There's no way he can do anything.
Good thing is that the Sai can kind of
Tank lock versus triple tank Lulu.
Obviously being full MR can't really contest the Saya even in a solo lane. So Blackhead doesn't need a lot of help right now, which unlocks Jun and Isma to lean towards mid lane.
Isma balls. Probably can't say that, I'm sorry.
Oh, doesn't want it. Doesn't know where Skarner is.
He might get it just from being in range. Oh, no.
I'm sorry, that was lame.
So, yeah, as you say, Isma could have been anywhere. Skeens is looking down here. Wonder trading again with Oscar in him, but Oscar in his Eclipse Shield doing work. Skeens dashing across the wall. It was a big jump, but Oscar now backing away.
That is insane, Basti.
Quickness on the top side. Blackhead begins to get the autos down.
Good stuff.
Now to slow Q, the taunt onto Blackhead. There's the feather storm in the justice.
Oh my god, no, what is that guy doing? How can you die?
It's just a cross map. You said, or we said that Joppa decides where to go. He decided to go bot, which just means his top laner won't, or his mid laner that is top won't get any help, and it's a good punish by Giantex. And finally something going their way. After a very slow early game, Flackhead now getting that tower for himself, getting a kill.
He's the new guy?
It's really important for Giantex.
As the discounted Yunpal.
Slow Q.
With that extra attack speed and 100 gold less cost, means that he gets there a little bit sooner, and now can base and build up towards his next item. It's Navori, full Navori on that base. Blackhead is very strong right now. 2 completed items on this Zaya.
Wait, I just realized they have Oscar. How long has he been on GX for?
onto Yoppa, but there's the wild
Okay, GX, do they have the damage? No.
There's no escape. Isma's gonna get taunted, but he flashes just before the taunt comes out. That was a bit greedy there from Jackie's and from Giant X.
I mean, I think in an isolation, he can for sure solo kill Joppa.
Wait, that was a pretty crazy send from Jackus. No one had ult there.
Enchanters in the game, having that polymorph, having that wild growth.
He just joined, right? Wait, who is Fnatic's new top laner? Was Oscar Fnatic right before this? He was, right?
Yeah, he's both his team's deaths so far, and that's Rifto.
Wonder what the Baus counter. Volibear.
You can put the Rifto down in mid, get the charge in, then you set
Toboro.
up the Drake. And because of the pressure from that Rifto, Giant X have to respond.
Toboro.
There's still an item advantage for
Toborodon. Isn't that like the ground chicken bowl? Toboro?
So well with the Yanara. Actually, SK in prime position to force a soul point fight.
Absolutely. And let's look at the game state right now.
Yeah.
We talked in the beginning of the game that it was going to be Joppa,
The
hyper
blue.
carry with a massive
Wait, this thumbnail's so good.
towards SK. Now towards GX, who said it's going to be Jackie's on the lock that's going to have to prove a threat towards him, to put him down in fights.
Oh yeah, they had a guy called Empiros.
Right now, it's
Dude, what happened to Fnatic?
Flacket is so
They're
strong on
actually like
Desire,
TSM of
fighting
Europe.
ahead right now, still growing.
The
It's a
fall-off
battle
is crazy
between
for
80
Fnatic,
carries,
no?
and whoever doesn't die in the fight is gonna
Were
be
they not
the
genuinely elite?
We'll say that Joppa has a lot more health than Flacket. Flacket is completely by himself.
Like they were genuinely elite, no?
And has Isma, if he can get in the way with a good impale. Jackie's walks away with that soul ignition. Wonder was the first to move from bot side, but Oscar in takes up residence in this banana bush. SK now put the Rift Herald down. This is the play that we've previously
Okay,
talked
third
about.
Drake.
Can use it as a
SK coming in with Battle Herald. Wukong is gonna run everyone over.
forward look for Oscar in, who tries to flash
Oh my god, he ran over everybody. He's still gonna run over Zaya. It's so cooked. It's so over. I mean, what did I say? They're gonna get 0 kills unless they like int one time, which he did, but like it doesn't matter. Pause!
And it's a pause. Fnatic is not here, but it's gonna be a pause.
Pause. We're getting shit on.
Straight after the fight has been decided. If you think there was a problem with the fight, then we can review and see exactly what was going on. As you
Dude,
can
what are
see,
they pausing for? They
conversation
lost
being
this
had with the referee.
30 out of
That Rift Herald
10
charge
times.
really,
They're sponsored by Hot Wheels?
Giant X's plans.
I mean, that's exactly how the fight goes. The AD carry that's untouched always wins in comps like this. You saw how much threat Flacket was on there. They were sending everything towards him, and he had the ultimate, but still Gali was on him. The Wukong was on him, and Joppa completely untouched. Oscar Winning goes way too far forward and gets caught, so the fight starts.
Yeah, really good fight all round from SK. I love the use of the Battle Herald. It will put them on soul point as well with the
Hot
cooldown
Wheels.
easily secured afterwards, and you can see.
Dude, I haven't seen Hot Wheels since I was a kid.
Flacket, you have a Featherstorm, you've got a quickness.
I don't think I've had a Hot Wheels. I don't think I ever was a Hot Wheels kid.
I have a Volibear underneath me, I have a Wukong underneath me, I have a Galio who didn't even.
Bro, you know what I played with as a kid?
Fight, by the way. It's still 3 seconds before
Legos. I was Legos and
for that Zaya to survive.
I always hung out with my older sister, so we played with like dolls, man.
Actually put some damage into Yoppa so that
We were
he
playing with
can
Polly
stand
Pockets
behind
out
his
there, man.
minerals and, do damage.
I'm not ashamed, I'll admit it. I was like 6.
The Lulu is in range, and he goes onto the Saya, and he doesn't insta get wild growth. And the Saya gets wild growth into Cyclone, and she has lost all her HP before she even ulted.
Yeah, it's just impossible for them. A player has claimed that they had performance issues during that last team fight. League officials are reviewing the footage right now, and we'll let you know more soon. Obviously, as soon as we get the information, we'll pass it on to you guys, but we don't want to assume, especially with performance issues. Like, we have no idea what was on the screen.
Yeah.
It's not like Hans Sommer when his monitor turned off in that one game. I think
That
it
was a
at
bit
MSI,
unfortunate.
It does happen from time to time.
I've had a lot of fun moments on stage with a lot of fun pauses.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, I remember one
Bricks
time
and
where
minifigs. Is that the one where they like stole the dude's thing?
because he
I don't
gets-
know. I don't really get like involved in niche internet drama like that.
Was that Silas he tried to hijack?
Yes,
And they had
yes.
a Banshees on? Yes, I remember
And
that. Yeah.
then we
That was the guy that stole the thing, right? They stole the dude's collection.
Oh, no.
Oh. So, I mean, still.
I played a lot of Super Smash Brothers when I was a kid, like N64.
Yes, I do remember that.
Excel
That was a good
esports,
time.
yeah.
Oh my god, am I sounding old here? Like, you guys remember N64?
But yeah, I think as a player in
Super
these
Smash
moments, you
Brothers?
just has
The
to
level with the
focus.
conveyor belt?
You have to just stay focused, and I think the most important thing is you have to remember where everyone is, because you sit there, you close your eyes, you're trying to meditate, and then you realize, wait, I don't know where anyone is anymore. Always when you unpause a game, you have forgotten so much information.
Yeah.
you don't know summoners anymore unless you have them written down. You don't know who used ult, you don't know who used what, and you don't know where in Fog of War they are. A lot of that information that comes so instinctively to you when you're playing is sometimes lost during a pause.
It's true.
So that's why you often see after a pause a lot of volatility.
Yeah, I think after this pause...
Today, Diablo played Aatrox bot lane? There's no way. Was he smurfing?
Because if it's just like, hey, there weren't performance issues...
Bot laners have lost the plot, dude.
Start from here, then remembering where everyone is like, well,
I'm sorry, there's just no way. There's just no way that can be better than playing an ADC.
Ultimates and flash timers and TP timers and all of that jazz. If SK get out of this with...
You saw me in that hoodie ad? Yeah, they got me modeling now.
In this game. They're on sole point, 2,500 gold ahead. Their tanks are tanking.
Actually, I look crusty. Wait, where even is that? Riot Games merch.
Absolutely. I mean, I love their draft, honestly. 3 strong lanes, hyper carry, simple. They really just...
They were like, bro, we'll send you a hoodie. Take a selfie. I was like, okay.
It's so winning. It's so difficult for GX. And this is the problem.
Holy shit, Alex Itch is rocking
relying on him being so
the full beard.
Crazy things because you're playing lock-in scrims. Yeah. Now, I don't know what you guys know about EU scrims.
Wait, Smithy knows how to pose. I should have done that. That looks sick.
Maybe don't take the scrims as serious as they do their stage games.
It's possible.
And the scrims might degenerate.
Bro, they're selling the collector's box? That's crazy. Like CD?
A champion like Locke is very strong in those kinds of games.
Oh my god, look at the runes.
A very common thing that's
Rune coasters? Wait, that's pretty good. Wait, how come they didn't send me this for free though? Do I have to buy it if I want this? I kind of like the rune coasters.
The footage being reviewed by league officials at the moment. And yeah, what else do you want to talk about, Finn? Because we got a moment. Oh, actually, never mind.
Paddle?
We could talk more about paddle, but I think the AD is going to have a little bit of a conversation. I know nothing about paddle. Something about a kitchen. There's a kitchen in paddle, isn't there? That like the front box.
$90 for 3 rune coasters? Wow, that's almost like buying runes in game.
I'm kidding. I don't care. Welcome. Folks, it's never a good sign when you see us during games, and it's because we're still buying time. League officials are investigating. Obviously, it takes a bit of time. You want to be certain.
Hardware issue.
What is going on, what the problems are. And we'll just have to see what unfolds. But for now, we can take a look at the picks and bans. We can rehash some of the information we heard our caster friends talk about and see where we're going.
Yeah. Sorry, I'm going to need you to speak louder because I can only hear the casters right now. I actually can't hear you.
That's fine. That's fine. I'll take this out. Medic, we can hear you talking about the weird rubbing sound. So might want to bring it down a notch. Don't know if everyone at home can hear that too. Yeah. And if you can't, that's just a weird thing I said. Forget about it. Anyway, player claiming performance issues in the previous fight. We have to investigate. It's going to take a bit of time. I say we, I mean the league officials. It's definitely not us. So they're going to hit the VAR. They're going to see what's up. Make sure
the VAR.
Yeah. Again, be really glad that I'm not your league official. Please bring up the draft and save me from myself as I ramble. Dag to talk about something, please.
Yeah, because honestly, I was going to say, it felt a little weird coming into this, like that team fight. Because again, it was kind of Oscarinin who got caught at the start of us, and it was like, oh, okay, like you're in a decent spot where you should be able to try and win out this fight. But once more, we're kind of seeing that Giant X don't feel like they're on the same page with a lot of the fights. We saw a lot in the last game as well, where initially you'd have the Baron set up that, hey, Oscarinin's gone too far, or Isma's gone too far, and there isn't that backup to follow.
Do you guys use a daily planner?
Disconnect on Giant X.
As I get older, I really see the value in a daily planner.
I don't know exactly how that fight's going to plan out now, but it's definitely, if it plays out as it has, SK are in a fantastic spot afterwards.
And already from the draft, they're just set up for
just use Google Calendar.
Because this draft is really not easy to...
I feel like I have too many jumbled thoughts in my head. I need to like lay out what I want to do today.
It's really hard because there's a lot of anti-synergy.
I bought a wall clock. I'm going to put up clock. Also, I need to do laundry. Also, I have to... What else do I need to do? I should vacuum my bedroom. These fuck-ass dogs are shedding so much hair.
I would really not see them as one of the teams who are able to pull off.
Could have sent me one of those Black Forest cuckoo clocks. What was that?
We had in the previous 2 games.
Well, I mean, they've got slow queue now, so it does make a lot of sense.
Do laundry during games? Dude, I used to actually do that during scrims when I was playing pro. And we were playing from the gaming house. I would genuinely do my laundry in between games. And looking back on it, that was just like not serious at all. Why didn't my coach say anything? My coach was just like, alright, he's doing his fucking laundry in between scrims, alright.
For a first time, I think it's been great.
Yeah,
Black
I agree.
Forest
Take a look
Fox?
back at the fight that kind of led us into this pause, seeing these key moments.
Oh,
here.
is
You
this
can
like
see,
a known
now
German
that
thing?
Galio's had a good early game, it is so hard to play
Dude,
the
I don't know,
competition
man.
as
I'm
you
pretty sure this
highlighted.
shit is
Yeah, no,
haunted.
there's no
I'm
doubt
good
Both
on
sides
that.
is constantly trying to find something, and he won't even get to join this fight. He's just sitting over that wall just because once the formation is broken, there is just no way for him.
I've
to
definitely
fight
seen
anywhere
these
in.
before.
We saw Dambessa trying to do this sort of pincer move from both sides, but there's just no setup from anyone else. The moment SK Steam Comp is standing there like a ball, 5v3, there is no way for the 3-man from GX to manage to make any sort of space, because what you want to do is you want to lure them in. The pincer comes from
That
both
house I
sides,
just saw is
but
like
by
30
that
minutes from
point,
you.
they already attacked one of the flanks, and it was just
Bro, Basti, do you
impossible
live in the
to
fucking
defend.
woods,
I
mate?
mean, look, there is obviously
Like Hansel and Gretel shit?
two different members of your roster, right? But unfortunately, like that disconnect.
That actually sounds kind of sick.
cost them in this moment, and
How many
I think
people live
that's
in your
where I wanna
town?
try and see that short up, 'cause I expect
800?
Oscar and
No
Ninja
way.
both coming in from
Let me
Fnatic.
look up LA's
There would
population.
already be a bit of that innate synergy, and they would be able to find those links, but that actually seems to be something that is missing
Oh.
a bit. And you can see there as well, as you say, like Jackie's just wasn't
Wait, that is
able to
actually
go in.
less than I thought it
You
would
kinda
be.
need a moment where you can go in, lead with the ultimate, have this big burst damage, follow up with the rest of the team, so you can kind of finish out some of these members nice and early. But that just isn't possible with the composition.
How do you guys prevent
GX are a team
incest?
where the
Dude,
big
I don't
stars
really
often in those first weeks against opponents at the top of the
want
game.
to know
Like,
why
you
you
see
think the
them
way that you
talking
think,
about
but that is
cheating,
actually a very good question.
blah, 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 right? This feels like a very different start for the team, and now the pressure is on them to ramp up because it's a short season, right?
Exactly.
You only get
Yeah,
to
I
see
mean,
the
that
run
does
in
seem like a
GX's
real
best of
problem.
three, but losing to SK, a team that is fighting for the bottom of playoffs when you were so clearly fourth in the previous split, is a really, really rough start for a roster that was, yes, a gamble, but one with very high ambitions.
Exactly. Reminder for everyone. Most of the time, we would have GX rocking up to those last 2 weeks of the split with a good record, with wins against the lower.
So you could just walk like 10 minutes in one direction, Basti, and get lost in the woods?
But yes, this would mean a lot because the gamble already, it's very bizarre because I expected this sort of level that SK showed.
That's
from GX,
crazy.
being able to slow down the game and have, you know, June and also
You must be able to see the
because
stars very
also, I
well
think game
at
two,
night.
there were a lot of threats, but at the same time, I don't know. So far, there's not a lot of promising stuff. For me.
Especially when you think back to like Giant's last split, right? Like it was, hey, we have solid early games.
Let me send you a pic 1 second. Basti's about to send me the, like, his backyard is just gonna be wilderness.
And oftentimes it was kind of like in that setup, the 1-3-1 there.
I grew up in a small town in Eastern Europe. You have to check in with grandma if the girl you're dating is your distant cousin or not.
And we're kind of starting to crest that corner. Personally, it felt like.
I'm sorry, it's not you, it's me. You're my cousin.
Like a complete reset. Like we're not seeing a solid 1-3-1 foundation. We're not seeing. his
Wait,
agent
that sounds like a great way
consistent.
to like let a girl down in a small town. This is so niche. If you like don't want to date a girl, but then like, you know, you don't want to hurt her feelings, you just say like, I'm sorry, I like looked up our ancestry and we're actually related.
Start to run around the map.
So like, I'm sorry, but it's not gonna work out.
Through this jungle and support, but even that synergy's gone. Like it doesn't feel like any of the parts are quite working well together for them.
I completely agree. And you know what all these pauses remind me of?
What?
A simpler era of League of Legends. So while we wait for more updates from this issue to be resolved, let's learn a bit more about League Classic. Back when the servers didn't work at all.
And you
On
had
top
7
of the
hour
pauses.
Your alarm rings. No class today. You could sleep in, but then you wouldn't be able to play as much. League of
Holy
Legends
shit,
with
that
your
looks so
friends.
cool.
Your PC is getting so hot you could probably cook an egg on it.
Wow,
But it hasn't failed you yet.
that looks so nice.
You've got pretty stable ping. Okay, there might be some spikes. But it's playable. You bought some rune pages with your allowance and spent all your IP on crit runes.
Wow, I've never seen that many stars in the night sky before, to be completely dead ass with you.
A lot of black cleavers.
I feel like I need to commune with nature a bit more in my life. I gotta go camping or something.
Skype group chat is arguing about who's the best EU mid.
He's just sitting on mid lane wave clearing.
Why not?
You saw the back door?
Surely we know I'm way better. Did you seriously not see my wall?
That's a perfect wall, by the way. Oh, he pressed on one button. Wow.
Yellow star.
Today, you will steal a Baron. Escape with a sliver of HP and
Go to Joshua Tree. Guys, the desert has never really held appeal to me.
lose some.
I would want to go to the mountains or the woods or the lake or
You don't play against
something.
Darius.
I don't really fuck with the
Pretty sure Darius
desert.
is broken.
What's cool about a desert?
It's It's El Clasico. Fnatic versus SK.
We're about to see SK Gaming take on Fnatic.
Fnatic?
The sand gets everywhere and it's uncomfortable.
Life is good.
Fnatic Brush. These so classic, by the way.
Sorry, was that a Gragas Zoe bot lane at the end of that, or what the hell?
The trees are not even friendly, bro. The trees are cacti.
I was so confused as to what the other champion was.
Oh, there's some dancing on stage. We're getting more. You want to dance? I can't pull. I actually don't know if I'm supposed to talk to you, Mickey. I'm sorry. I'm gesturing. No.
I just realized something strange about the word cacti. Okay, so the singular form of cactus is cactus, but the plural form is cacti. Isn't that kind of unintuitive? So I is plural, but us is singular.
Yeah, we're just supposed to just wander through life and talk about crap. Right? We don't actually have to like think through what the rules are. We just tell people what they are.
Okay, but quick update in case you just came back into a random League Classic trailer. League Classic is out. It's hype. It's sick. But we're waiting to continue Game 3 here between GX and SK.
Perfect middle ground for that is unironically caravanning or a camper van. Dude, what if we became a van life streamer that played League remotely across the United States with Starlink? Posted up in the Walmart parking lot and shitting in a bucket and showering at Planet Fitness and microwaving food.
Anything in the audience, feel free to shout a topic out. Please don't shout how handsome.
Chasing ping.
Too many times. That's not on the
Did Crowny have prio? Honestly, he didn't have prio.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you were about to like check in.
Camper vans have toilets? Oh yeah, apparently, and then you store them.
Actually, sorry,
You store all your shit in the van until it stacks up to 800 pounds, and then you dump it on people, like the Dave Matthews Band.
Hasn't been in. I don't know. You got him on your arm, so it's like.
I do. I got plenty of those, but honestly, none of the champions that I have there
are the van tubers genuinely happy? I mean, if that's your thing, I could see that appealing to some people. I don't think it would really appeal to me.
I was clapping my cheeks, and it was hard to lane against them. And my second game was Sion, and I was completely useless.
AP or AD?
AD, because my 14-year-old brain thought it was a lot more fun back then, but then I played it, and my 31-year-old brain was like, yeah, you were quite stupid when you were young, and it was really bad. So it wasn't as fun. It was classically good.
I think doing something novel like that, for me, I have realized is fun for precisely 10 or 11 days. 10 or 11 days, you're like, this is awesome.
Some poor guy playing like
and then it's like, wait, this is not really that awesome.
Yeah, destroyed him on Rise, and we were just kind of like.
Okay, I'm gonna feed my dogs during this break.
Much elsewhere on the map, and we look up, it's like 11-0 Rise in the top lane, and we're like, all right, this game's over. Because it's the old one that bounces off you, and then you got the Omnivamp on your ult as well. Like, it is obnoxious how much that guy can tank.
So Finn is a bully, is what we've learned.
Yes.
Here.
Yeah.
Which is especially great because he can't defend himself.
Finn, yeah, you right there is a bully.
He was silver. You can't give him a break, dude.
I mean, that's the only people Finn can beat nowadays.
It's on matchmaking. You can be merciful. If someone queues you up into a UFC match versus a child, you cannot hit the child, Finn. That's a choice, dude.
Yeah.
Out of control.
Like Finn is massively power tripping because probably the child or the man or whatever he beat.
The silver player.
Silver player. Let's say silver player.
Could be, yeah.
Freshly came from school or like from a 14-hour work shift.
He's grown. He probably has kids. He's like, I'm looking back to my nostalgia days.
Yeah,
might be a grandpa at this
see what it's
point,
like.
you know?
It could be fun.
And then Finn is just sitting there at this PC, 40 degrees in his room, sweating from everyone. He's just sitting like,
900 APM machine.
This guy has no chance.
Finn has been like theory crafting for the last like 2 weeks on every single thing.
Bro, he's probably writing mobile fire guides as we speak.
Yeah, he's got his phone out.
Any mobile fire users? Wait, how many people were around for League Classic era in the audience? Show of hands. Like, who actually played Season 3 and before? Oh, that's not very many people. Oh, God.
This makes us feel better.
Yes, shout out to you guys. I'm sorry, you're old, but you're amongst good company. Thank you. If anyone else is like, wow, this game is not as good as Modern League.
Wow, what was the hardware issue? Guys, you fucking lost. Give it up, man.
We're super excited about it. I wonder if we can. I just want to ask Mickey what he's playing.
Any Classic?
So I tried to do the Mickey in Classic, which was I played the TF support. Because the E is his ult, so you can TP all over the map from level 1. And then I accidentally ran it down on Medic for 2 games.
Which, not to disparage our boy on stage, is the Mickey Classic. Yes, is to pick something new and run your teammate down on stage.
Yes,
so
that does make sense.
Shout out Mickey.
But
please
from
talk
Classic
amongst yourself.
to
I
an
just
update.
received a small update
You got
in
an
my
update.
ear. Oh,
Yeah.
there it is. All right, League officials can confirm there was an impact on the performance of the PC towards the end of the team fight. So after review, League officials officially deemed that this had no outcome on the team fight. So we're going to continue to play. We're going back in. No more pauses. Casters, take it away.
Okay, guys, calm it down for a second.
We're in?
What's Odo doing?
He's, I don't know, pressing a button.
He
likes to be involved.
He's like 35, by the way. Like,
Man, he's younger than me. Okay? You can't do that to me, Finn. Okay. Ready checks are happening, but we're not actually into the game yet. So we do have a. Oh, never mind. I see that play is about to resume.
We're back, baby.
And that will be GX getting. Okay, so recap of where we are. GX just lost the team fight because of a great battle held, which is now just standing.
Wait,
still.
so what was the bug?
Wow,
That's the thing with pauses. Sometimes weird stuff happens.
he did his ninjutsu and disappeared out of there.
Disappeared
So-
entirely. SK have 3 Drakes, a 2,500 gold lead. Have
They were
3
lagging?
Drakes, and Blackhead is no longer ahead.
No fucking way.
Now the-
Ref, I was
I
lagging.
just wanted to like, get a scope because we've been out of the game for quite some time.
Actually, that's fair. That's fair. It's just funny.
Dropper right now has a massive front
Zac
line.
Efron, thank you.
Wukong, that's a whole menagerie.
Hey, that's a real Zac Efron. Thank you, man. Loved you in 17
And he's
again.
very fed. GX, they kind of bet everything on this lock, and he hasn't really found the impact he wanted just yet. Blackhead was really strong, but after that fight, he is now falling a little bit behind. Now SK is just one dragon away from
Monkey?
so
He's so fast, he's on a
GX
cloud.
needs to find some way to break the mold right now. They need to stop SK. They need to attack them in the setup, I think. They need to make sure they can't get their dragon set up. They can't just sit there on the dragon when it spawns, because if that happens, they're in checkmate. It's a complete Zugzwang, and they cannot do anything about it.
Great word.
Holy. it's Yunara damage.
Yeah, Zugzwang. People don't use that often, but great word.
Bro, Finn loves saying the word Zugzwang.
They've got the waves crashing in, and GX had to give up.
Zaya's just 1 HP'd by air.
Now we're going to see Wonder TP down towards the bottom side as Slowku and Skeen steal away this blue.
Hang on, I'm best at TP advantage now. Maybe they could do something with this.
And GX left wanting a little bit in their defenses as Slowku goes up towards top. He'll be able to take more plates off that tower. So overall, just big leads developing for SK. About a 500 gold lead developed just off.
Why are they pinging the base?
I want to say, we've been talking about Wunder being a part of the tank gang this game. He's not really buying tank. That's a scout, slingshot, and an Eber. He's going that static ship, right?
Static ship, Dusk and Dawn.
Yeah.
We did say like he could go tank or he could do a little Wonder stuff.
Lightning Bear. And jumping up.
And he'll be
Yoppa?
okay for the moment with the charm coming out. There's a wild growth, and he dashes out, flashes away from the Feather Storm.
Oh my god, D-Bear!
Enough as Blackhead is forced to flash away from Wonder, who came in with the thundering blows.
Oh, I think that could have been a kill with the ult, but I think he got CC'd before he ulted.
Because he can do that if Mickey wild growth the grand entrance.
How is the bear here again?
Mickey messed up the timing, and now it just looked a little bit silly. He just stepped up, had to flash out. Still trade flash with Blackhead, not the end of the world.
Yeah, that's the good part of it, right? Like, yes, you've used wild.
Oh, did they mess up their Lulu Yunara all in? Yunara dashes in with Lulu R?
So it was good.
And you still have 2.5 minutes before the next Drake, so you've got time to get at least your ultimates back up, if not those.
You went Hurricane.
Summoner spell cooldowns.
More of a PD enjoyer.
Flash, so that will be
Myself.
fight as the minions that could. Oh,
do it. Are they gonna do it?
One more.
Oh.
Yeah, well done.
Kudos.
Yeah, great job,
Kudos to those minions, man.
Hey, the
they stepped up.
Minions have taken down one tower, GX have taken down one tower. It's basically...
I'm view-botting? Bro, if I was view-botting, I'd be fucking shameless about it. I'd have fucking more viewers than Caterite. I have fucking 200k right now, man. What do you mean view-bot?
There he goes. Oh, here it goes wide. Isma tries to come in with the Ishtar's impact, but he's taught it up immediately, and then Joppa begins to open up. Skeens gets the Cyclone into an impale, but unfortunately for
these brothers are cooked.
Is plucked right out of midair as SK find 2 more kills, and now can actually just start up the Baron. There's no jungler on the enemy team.
I mean, it's just 7-1 in kills. Looking very dominating here for SK Gaming, and it just looks easy. You know, Medic, why does it look so easy? Yeah, because of draft gaps.
Yeah.
SK's draft is just better. And GX has to do so much.
Bro, they were actually gonna go kill us this game, as I predicted, if that guy didn't randomly die on top.
Dropper stepping up. Really good peel
Oh!
by Slowky on Isma. The moment he uses
Dude, I swear pros need to stop using Ambessa ult, straight up. Like, I swear that ability you have to only use off of CC. I must have seen like 20 Ambessa ults in the past week, and 19 of them have whiffed like that. Jopa is the best Croatian ADC ever. Okay, I believe you. Have there ever been any other Croatian ADCs?
And if you are going to do that, I feel like Jackie's needs all 5 members of SK to sit inside of
Perks? Perks is a mid laner, bro. I mean, he played AD for a bit. That was like... He was experimenting.
Has the grand entrance and the quickness. And I really think he needs to make something happen.
Is this guy caught again? Lulu R. Dead.
Brings down the fists of Fury. And SK find another pick before a major.
Nah, but it's just Soul and GG. 23 minutes Soul. Holy crap.
I mean, Oscar just walks up, doesn't have anything really in the tank, and that's a Volver.
Where's Crowny from?
You can't just walk into him. And what do GX do? Medic, they look lost.
Yeah, I mean, they're going to lose.
I mean, maybe, what did Bucket say? They were going to make them puke?
Yeah, well, I
Slovenia?
think game 2 made them puke.
Oh, wait, isn't Nemesis also
They made them
Slovenian?
puke in one way. Yeah, perhaps not by beating them up too much, but you know.
Are there any other pro
Slovenians?
Slovenians?
They also puke. So.
I mean, GX just look lost this game. They look.
Can you call them Slovs? Is that chill? Is it Slovenians?
Pick would pan out more from draft, but Jackie's has had a very quiet game, and it's
Mickey
the
X?
second time we see the lock into the Galio, and it's not really working out.
Yeah, it's often why we see late swaps when you're running a lock. You run, we saw lock Aatrox earlier on in the LCK, and there was a late swap to try and get the lock out of the Galio lane. It didn't work there because the enemy team didn't swap the Galio away from it, but overall, you don't want to be playing into this Galio at all. Okay, well, Jackie's. Oh. Unfortunately, there's a big bear on your face, and this is not that sort of fun bear that you often find in Berlin. No, this is one of those angry ones.
Bro, I'm sorry. There's just no way you can itemize like this as Lock anymore. His damage is way too nerfed.
Well, I was talking about the statues.
You'll be 0 kills forever.
A bunch of bears scattered all over Berlin.
I thought it was the football fans. It's all good.
You can only avoid building damage if you're already winning. If you already have damage, then you don't need to build damage. But if you don't have damage, you need to build damage.
What have you, like, here's the problem, right? And that wasn't really words, that was just whatever came out of my mouth for a second. But for casting, what you want to do is present an argument that either team can win with the margin of odds that a team is going to win, right? I see no avenue, apart from 5-player disconnection, that Giant Hex win this game. I just don't see it. It's like Infinity War, but instead of holding up one finger, Doctor Strange just has no fingers left. And Splacket is forced to
Oh my god, and the panic heal. These guys are shaking.
Yeah, I'm trying to Fearcraft right now, win condition for GX, and I'm thinking maybe a Mickey X stomachache.
Okay, sure.
Oh?
A little ouchie tummy. Yoppa just gets opened up, and this was an impale that you took.
Oh my god.
He's gonna die as well. Yoppa the assassin here. Purgatory
Nah, it's so GG.
Hitting an enemy player.
What, how did this series even take 3 hours, by the way? Did this not start at 8 AM? It's 11.
I mean, I will say this game is a palate cleanser after the last game.
Clean from SK.
Yeah,
all
SK
credit to them.
has done a fantastic job of playing towards the win condition. Their win condition was get Yunara ahead, let her flick enemy.
Who am I watching if both LEC and LCS are on? Oh my god, the bow special! Wow, you rarely see games just end like this early.
In very clean fashion, sub 27 minutes will clean this one up. And for Giant X, it's back to the drawing board because this was
actually the boss special.
SK with their first win of
okay, what's the next game? KC NAVI.
have gone well here in week 2.
And it's a nice new look. First game, bringing in slow Q seems to be not a band-aid, I was gonna say, but he's a catalyst for the team. You can see how different the team plays with him. He's not the center of attention, but he fills the gap. That Galio play where he was mid, covering Joppa from the Skarner.
Oh, I get to watch my son play finally. Poby.
The Silas game, wasn't the best game, of course, but the caster game, he did great as well. I think it's a solid debut for the young Swedish rookie.
Agreed. He's unfortunately not in your player of the series vote. Those are Wonder, Yoppa, and Mickey. And you can vote at LEC on X for your options. I think Yoppa had the most consistent of the 3 performances. I think Mickey had a couple of very good games.
Yeah, I would give it to Joppa for sure. I think he had a fantastic series. Every single game found a lot of impact. And still one of, I think, the coolest developing players in our league right now. Joppa is the AD carry for me to watch the coming years. And let's see where SK can go this split, because right now they're looking a lot better.
They are, but tomorrow they face G2. And that often is a very quick crash down to earth after your Icarus wings melt off, getting too close to the sun.
Yeah, I mean, it definitely is going to be super interesting to see. But now we're going to throw it to AD, where Mickey X is standing together with Wunder.
Mickey, tell us about the Riftbound cards. What did you pull?
No, guys, we're focusing on Yoppa looking sweet
Wrong
on screen.
Riot product. League of Legends here.
League
no
of Legends first. Then we talk about Riftbound. Gentlemen, that was a series. How do you feel about it? Flacken said mega puke when I interviewed him after Game 2 about the general series. Do you agree with the sentiment of mega puke?
Game 2 for sure, yeah. But I think the rest were like not that bad. I think we made them sweat a bit for Game 2. It was looking a bit rough from early. And then, yeah, after Game 3, I think, Game 3 was kind of not too
Goated. Wonder and Mickey X. G2 Wonder, G2 Mickey X.
I guess. But once that got resolved, it was pretty easy, I think, after the Drake fight we had. We got to marinate on it a bit, and then I think...
Oh wait, what did happen to Lighter?
Yeah, sit and sim run it.
Is the Lighter experiment over?
Pretty good. Volibear, I'm liking it. How'd you feel about that matchup? Was it always destined to be so Wonder favored?
It's a good matchup. It does swing a little bit, especially because they level 3 ganked it, and I had to like soak XP and like drop like 10 CS. But yeah, I mean, once I guess Ambessa gets Eclipse, he can start playing a little bit more, but it's kind of nice for Volibear still.
Any all chats in the pause? Did you do any chats in the pause?
We were told very firmly that we are not allowed to use the chat, so we...
Okay, now, they said that, but did you still chat?
No. I felt like it was very serious what was going on the other side, because we were not allowed to know what was happening in the pause, so we didn't actually know...
oh, you want to know? I can tell you.
What was happening.
So how good is NAVI? Can they actually beat KC?
I mean, that is very tough.
Or are the teams not very close?
I guess I wouldn't have taunted them if they actually had laggy anything. That sucks for them, yeah.
Wonder, fun fact, you are the winner of
The Youngler is good.
Rilech. You took the most amount of damage in a single game in LEC history.
Why are the Turkish players are always junglers, man? There was Closer.
Bro.
I mean, that one team fight.
Oh wait, maybe it's only one guy.
CC'd for like 50 seconds.
You were just
Never
looking
mind.
at him, you're letting him die.
Yeah, of course. I didn't want to give him a free kill.
But you still went in later and you still died.
I doubled this anyway from him.
Highest damage taken in LEC history.
To be fair, we thought it was gonna be a very good Mundo game.
No, I'm sorry. The Turkish players are always top laners. Oh, fuck, 113 is also jungler. Wait, there's Turkish players in all 5 roles. No, there's BB, Knock-Knocko, Armut.
Look, I'm gonna double him away now.
No, but you're off the screen. You're looking at. Look, where are you? You're just like a cheerleader. He's still tanking, man.
I am cheerleading.
I mean, to be fair, I am saying here, like, I mean, we are like all calling. I don't know if they run.
Oh, he has so many heart seal stacks here.
And they probably just die, so it's like a little bit of an awkward situation.
Boom.
This shit looks like late game arena, bro. What?
That's all you got.
I did also tell him to buy mercs. I didn't have mercs.
No,
they talked about that in the cast too. There was a notable lack of mercs.
No, but
Broken Blade has a village accent in German. No way you just called Broken Blade a villager. I'm sorry, what does a villager accent sound like? Is that the US equivalent of like a hillbilly?
Tomorrow, right? Yeah, tomorrow. G2.
Yes.
Look, it's a reunion, basically. We're short.
Oh, it's like a hillbilly accent.
For some reason. But is this one extra special at all now that Luca is back in the picture as well?
Yeah.
Dude, I'm sorry. Villager is such a funny term to me. It makes me think of Minecraft.
Form, I guess, than before. So.
Yeah, I mean, I did see his drafts recently though, so I mean, I'm pretty happy that he's on that side, I guess. But I mean, besides that, I mean, I guess like they have had the better of us, at least in this G2 SK reunion. We haven't really. I don't know if we have won a game yet against them, so we are looking to do that tomorrow.
I mean, to be honest, it's the same as when you guys were on G2, because Grabs was drafting for you and the drafts were just as bad, so I guess you learned from him?
It is true, yeah. I mean, he definitely has like a lot of a lot of unrust. I guess he had like he joined G2 and all of a sudden he's like back in the old ways. I guess drafting some garbage. But I mean, as long as he sticks to it for this week and doesn't scale too hard right now, then I think we'll at least put up a fight there.
All right. Key player of the series was Yopa. Talk to me a little bit about his performance today. I feel like game 1 was really good. Everything else in the series is a blur. I'm going to be completely honest with you. I kind of disassociated in game 2, and then game 3 there was a pause. But how do you feel about his performance? Because I think people are going to really tunnel on mid lane, right? But do you feel like he's been progressing well over the year, improving?
I mean, he is wasting a lot of his time in solo queue playing mages, and today.
Would I consider myself Unc status? I mean, I am literally an uncle now. Yeah, I have a niece and a nephew now. Yes, I am an uncle.
Nice to have someone that also is very adaptable and can pull them off whenever he wants.
Yes, I am an uncle.
Okay. Well, now we can talk about.
Yes, I am an uncle.
What's the story?
What the hell? That guy's wearing a Memphis Grizzlies basketball
jersey. I don't actually
jersey.
know the rules of Riftbound yet because I mean I used to play a little bit of Magic with Mickey and like also back in the G2 days, like with Perks and all of those people. Caps as well, and yeah, I mean that was kind of fun, but I hadn't really cared too much to get myself into like a new game right now. But they're still playing it, and apparently a new set was coming out, and then they said, "Hey, you guys want to go? Someone wants to go to the card store." I was like, "Yeah, sure, why not? Let me buy some packs." So I bought 3 boxes, but I haven't played the game yet. So I guess it is like a prerequisite if you want to play in person, you kind of need to buy cards, unless I borrow from those guys.
He's talking about Riftbound?
The signature cannon thing. Apparently it's worth.
Scale of 1 to 10, how mad were you when he opened it?
I was pretty mad.
Oh, should I rip some packs?
He was even mad before that. He was mad before that because I unboxed like.
I still have like half this box.
Some hooks.
In the Origins box, he also got Victor overnumbered. Just for
Alright, whatever, bro. Let's gamble.
Good like rares, good epics like Aurora, Bait the Hook, and I got. Nothing basically.
Hey Mickey, you know, like if you just get one more box, it's your turn now.
Yeah, surely. But my 15 wants is the one.
Surely, just one more.
Karuya, thank you.
Final thing, big series for us.
Yay.
Here.
Okay.
I know the next one coming up, KC versus Navi, but I want to know who you think comes out on top. We already talked about grabs.
Let me know if anything is not trash here. Oh wow, it's Rune Prison.
Yeah, I would say.
Oh, this is Origins.
All right, Koi's looking rough, but we'll see.
Let me know if any of these are not trash.
I guess, yeah.
I mean, there's some criminal stuff happening in our scrims over there.
Oh, yeah, true, actually. This guy is Frank is going to get stumped, actually, now that I think
about it. Wait, what is this? A Nivea. A Nivea.
You got there in the end. We're going to be taking a quick break, but afterwards we're back with more League of Legends, Navi versus
A Nivea? Ava Achiever? Body rune? It's all trash, right? All trash? Okay. How many more of these packs do I have? Exactly 10. Is that shmoney? How much are these even? Wait, I've opened like, they're $5 a pack? Wait, so I've opened like $100 worth of cards and I've gotten nothing but absolute dog shit?
Damn it. Hey Dragos, you ready for the... Oh, that doesn't look good. Wait, I have a solution, but... You have a break. I will be right back. Just wait.
Okay. Is there even any point at looking through the earlier cards or like...
Have a break.
Who dat? Albus Ferris?
Figure it out? I don't think this counts. Come on, let's go.
Timo? Timo?
Ah, a new champion. Welcome to my shop. You'll need the right build.
Guerrilla Warfare?
Because every upgrade
Guerrilla Warfare?
to the next level. So tell me, how will you level up?
That's like $10? Hang on now.
Want to find your fastest fastest server every time?
Holy, should I sleeve it?
Optimize your connection in one tap. Express in game without ISP
$6.99.
Shield yourself from DDoS attacks. Express and choose the VPN trusted by gamers.
+7.
Express
Okay, I'm
VPN.
sleeving it.
Experience gaming the Express way. Fast, stable, competitive. Outplay the world. It's time to Express. Unlock free Hextech rewards, exclusive skins, and more. Scan to
Did
subscribe.
I ever I actually have not opened all my Magic the Gathering cards. Don't sleeve anything worth less than 30 bucks, actually? Don't waste your sleeves? Bro, these cost like 3 pennies for a sleeve. What do you mean don't waste them?
Okay, you can close it.
Okay. Okay, did I accidentally tilt my monitor? Okay. Black Cleaver. Garbage. Arino E. Garbage. Katarina W. Garbage. 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 All trash? Why does Tarek look so handsome?
And welcome back, everyone, to the LEC. It's still summer, week 2, day 2. I'm still Dracos, Dagda, Otawamne, and look, we're getting ready for our second series of the day, Karmine Corps versus Navi. And Karmine Corps looking incredible.
Yeah.
I had to stop myself from swearing there. Effing incredible, some would say. But they're back in Berlin now for the first time in quite some time. They're still gonna have some strong KC supporters here in house. It won't be quite as, I think, KC dominated as it was at EWC and at the Paris Roadshow, though.
Yeah, 10,000 Frenchmen yelling for KC for 12 hours a day. Yeah, we're back in the studio. They did their spiel again. They went 10-0 at the road trips, but now Whiplash back to the studio. How will they do?
I do think though for them that like I think KC has really shown like kind of as last bit and like at the internationals that like the gap between the Korea and the West is really closing.
Whoa.
Yeah, like genuine. I really think they have. Like I've been really impressed because I really think that Yahoo has caught up with JoJo and Caps.
Okay.
There was a clear denomination between like top 2 and then it was kind of Yahoo. But I really do think that this gap has started to close. I think this guy's been insane, and especially with JoJo being on a bit of a slump. I think it might be, yeah, who's the second best mid laner at the moment. Like, this guy has been incredible across the board.
I mean, he beat Caps, bro. He's the best mid laner right now. I'm not saying all time, but like we have the tape from last weekend. I think it's still relevant for at least another week.
But that's the thing, right? Like when you think about when he came into the league, it was kind of like, oh yeah, Yahoo gets his ear and he looks kind of okay. But like the rest of the champions were kind of a little bit wonky. You weren't sure how he was integrating with the team. This time around, he's got a ton of picks that he's bringing to the front line. Like he's looked absolutely fantastic on like the silences and these kind of things that he's been able to bring out. And now at this stage, it's just kind of a case of, well, Yahoo is very clearly catching up and now outperforming, as you say, the top 2 mid laners that we have.
Yeah, look, well, there's a sign for it. People are excited for Yahoo. Doesn't matter where we are, Paris or Berlin. Yahoo is the guy that we're all so excited about. But I want to talk a little bit about the team on the other side. This is the first time we're seeing NAVI this split, right? This is a team that kind of hit the ground running. And this is going to be a big task. This is probably the strongest opponent you possibly could have had. Some people would argue G2, but KC right now certainly in peak form. And now we're going to need to figure out how to dismantle them, try to make this work, because they've kept the same lineup. But what are we expecting today?
It's a huge David versus Goliath, but it's with a twist because Goliath has the Infinity Gauntlet on his arm. Because I feel like KC's form is just incredible. And if we think of Navi, but not Navi of Versus, because that was the good Navi. That was the Navi that had Rilich and Paros doing crazy things. And now Rilich was the star for me. But we need to think of the Navi of Spring because they came in and I felt like they had troubles adapting, and it came a lot from what they were doing in the jungle and the support pool. Because I feel like they transitioned from this one-man team with Rilich being an absolute superstar, finding the off-meta picks, playing this, forcing enemy junglers in this uncomfortable position where you have to play against the unknown, you have to play against the champions that you don't know how to play against. In Spring, okay, this graphic, just to explain, these are all the champions that have been played by anyone in Versus and Spring, and the colored ones are the ones that Rilich have been playing.
And I think this is where, like, I get a little bit of hope for Rilich, though, right? Because my eyes start to drift towards, like, the Nocturne and these kind of things and go, okay, if you have this in your back pocket, maybe that's the key to success. Because if you can try and play around Rilich with Paris being able to support him in the way KC have, maybe that's your opportunity.
It is, and I like that you say it, but at the same time, now everyone knows how to play against the champions because these champions are the meta, and Rilich was the best when he was not playing meta. He was dragging you in that uncomfort zone, but now everyone knows the counters to these champions. Everyone knows that if you pick Nocturne, he's going to invade you. Everyone knows that Jarvan's going to try to jump over the wall. There's no Jace, there's no Aatrox anymore. So now that edge is gone, but I really want them to empower Paros as well, because Paros, if you think about it, 2 years ago when Skewmond went to G2, he was supposed to be the package deal that never happened. Paros, at that BDSA roster, at New Masters, he was insane. He was playing Camille, he was playing Pantheon, he was playing Pyke, he was playing all of these champions that create chaos. And this is what I need to see, because in Spring, Paros was not bringing any of those champions. He was only playing enchanters.
So as much as it sounds like that some of the secret sauce that Rilich was bringing to the table might be gone, it does feel like we've stumbled into a meta where Paris really should be set up to take over. No more Seraphines on the bottom side of the map, no more enchanters, room to play these supports that can single-handedly make plays.
And I hope that then you have the rest of the supporting cast able to enable that, right? Because it's not just one piece of the puzzle. It's, can Sam D bring out mages in the bottom lane? Because even back when he was in the LPL, this man was very much kind of like, I am only playing AD carries, and even then a select group of AD carries. So coming into this, I want to see if we can get the mages that then do enable things like the Camille, the Pantheon, the Pyke here that you're seeing on your screen. Because these, for me, are such a cornerstone of how you can impact the map, set up Paris to work with Rilich, try and follow up on these invades if you have a Nocturne, like, just take over in the early stage.
Exactly, and you can see Paros is already taking the first steps to identifying, and I'm really hoping that he brings even more than this out today, because the Camille, honestly, we haven't seen Camille in pretty much the whole week, because everyone knows how OP she is. But now I just want them to bring a little bit more of that spice, about that sauce, so that Rilich is finally unleashed again.
And also, I think you need to. Like, if you're going up against Busio, like, that man gets his hands on Camille, it's lights out. Like, this guy is so insanely good on the pick. The way he's able to sneak experience, to get these little leads, that then turn into big advantages of team fights is incredibly impressive. Paris needs to be able to not only take those picks out of his hands, but also being able to match on the roams, get ahead of him. And honestly, I think Camille may just be a through band throughout this entire series with just how good Busio is on it alone.
And for me, it's extremely important that they show it in this game one, because they went out in Spring early. They were dejected from that playoffs run. They haven't made a single roster change, a single change in the coaching staff as well. So So now they have been cooking, and they need to show it against KC, because we all saw how important it is to start the split off with a confidence boost and a big win, especially against Goliath of the league.
But that's the thing. It's just KC are so clean. Like, especially in the regular season. All right, I know there's been some moments,
just
but
so
like, yeah.
earnest. It was so earnest. They're so clean.
They're just great.
They're just, I'm just a big fan.
I just am, though. Like, honestly, it's just, yeah. Like, when I watch the team, it's like the way that they're able to interact on the map is really great. Like, the ability for Yike to try and, hey, my camps are spawning on bottom side. So actually, Busio is now going to play on Camille into top side to cover any sort of top plays. Like, there's a huge amount of innate synergy that's in the team, and let alone that's also included, like, great team fighting and everything. Like, they are as close to a complete package as you can get, and I think that's why we're seeing them rise to it's them versus G2 for so much of this battle at the top of the table. So when you come in now as Navi, you need to kind of have to match in so many different aspects of your game plan. It's not like, oh, we have to have Paris match Busio in the early stage. That's just to get to the team fights in which they're exceptional. Like, I think the only way that you can probably contend against KC is when they fumble in that 1-3-1, where they try to overextend it a little bit too far, or they try to hard force an issue. That's kind of where they have some weaknesses, but it is very difficult to take these guys down. And I think for Navi, it's more about them showing today the improvements they have made from spring into summer, and then give us something to latch onto for the upcoming games as well. Because against KC, it is always going to be difficult.
Yeah, you're not the expected favorites here, but if you're able to find this upset also, it just makes the race for playoffs teams so much easier for you. A position where you can afford to maybe drop a game. I'm sorry, I just noticed on the corner. Is this person painted blue? Are the KC fans here painted blue? There might, you know what? I don't even know if you listen to me. I don't speak any French. I'm not going to be able to interact there. I'm just fascinated. You are painted blue. That's awesome. Yeah, the thumbs up transcends language barriers. Look, respect to KC, and this is one thing. Like, I really love this. I know that people are mixed on these kind of like super intense, passionate fandoms, but I really do appreciate that the KC fans are literally everywhere. Whether it's 10,000 of them in Paris, at EWC, at our roadshow, or here in the Berlin studio, it's a cool thing to see, and it's a tough thing for Navi to go up against. You know, there's some Navi fans here too, sure, but there's a lot less wolf calls, practice chants, jersey bouncing, French.
Maybe that's what we need to do, though. We need to come up with these things.
That's true.
Because we need to get backstage with Navi and be like, all right, like, what do we have for Rilech? You know, what can we make that's an answer call? I don't really know.
Navi fans, we need your help. Twitter, wherever you are. These are the things that we need, because the rift is stacked against them. The fan chants are stacked against them.
Apparently, I'm stacked against them as well. I didn't know I was until you called me out, but sure.
Yeah. I mean,
I wouldn't even mind. They delivered me a jersey like 2 weeks ago.
Oh, they're
So
great.
I feel really bad.
Hey, that was the first step.
Yeah.
They're great. I love Navi, the organization. But right now, when we talk about players on stage, look, KC are super heavily favored. Percentages. What are the odds for the upset today?
I think it's like an 80-20.
Yeah, I would say so. I would say so. I feel like even related with all of the glazing and all of the stuff that I want them to bring out, I still feel like at best it's a 30% chance for Navi.
Yeah, because it's also like I'm still waiting to see Poby really hit that upper echelon. Like, I think he has had some good flashes in the pan. But if I think about, hey, you know, we're going to play around, like, getting out of bot lane to try and play around mid, having Rilech there alongside Paris, like, I haven't seen Poby been able to shine on many of those hard carries. I think he's been great on picks like Talia, where he can be a little bit more impactful on the map. But when it comes into, I'm going to hard carry a fight, that's not quite where he's been able to shine.
All right. Fair enough, gentlemen. Feels like we're going to need to see that Super Saiyan level up, the incredible moment. Maybe Navi can do it, but regardless, we're going to send it over to casters to bring us into this series and to meet the players.
We are casters. We are here to bring you into this series and to meet the players. Cast. We've had a little bit of a break, and so we need to get back into the zone. Anyway, KC versus Navi should be a good series. KC, though, definitely firm favorites, at least in my
Some would
estimations.
say. There's a strong argument to be made that KC might be the favorite team coming into this game.
Oh, do you want to make that argument?
Yeah, I mean, I made that argument right now. But I do want to say, KC is now in Berlin. They don't have their home buff that they had in Paris. And I want to say that there are things I want to look out for in Navi's team.
Okay.
I think Navi, we haven't seen them in quite some time. Very young team, very young roster still.
It's true.
Paris in engage meta, in a raw meta, I think is a player to look out for. Because I want to bring you back a little bit to when G2 was scouting a jungle support. They looked to BDS Academy.
They did.
And they saw two players they really wanted. Skumond in the jungle, and next to him Paris as they support. These two together tore up the ERLs.
That they did.
And Paris hasn't really had that impact just yet in the LEC that Scuman has. But I think this meta will fit him like a hand in a glove. And I want to see what he can do now together with Reledge against such a strong team that is KC.
And that, I think, is part of the problem as well. KC have some practice this split, right? They've been playing, they played MSI, left relatively early. They played EWC, left quite late on that one. And now they've already played a week in front of their home crowd in Paris.
Yeah.
So they're not out of practice in stage games. NAVI have not played since week 2 of playoffs, I want to say. They
was a while ago, wasn't it?
dropped out in 6th place. So it has been a while for them. Has given them more time to practice, obviously, scrims and such, but does mean that they may be a little rusty.
Well, I've seen a lot of Twitter clips from Reledge. Whenever he makes a good pain solo queue, he uploads it on Twitter, gets an MP4 going there.
That's
Whether
great.
It's Graves,
Advertisers, great social
Lee Sin.
branding.
So I've been in touch with Reledge. Checking his solo queue the other day, a lot of Graves, a lot of Lee Sin.
Okay.
So I'm excited to see if he's gonna go back to the Shinshao Vi merchant he was in spring, or if he's gonna go back to his roots in Versus, like Odo said, with his stylistic preferences in the jungle department.
Yeah, it does like those aggressive AD junglers, things like the Pantheon, as you say, the Shinshao, the Vi, Aatrox as well, something we saw him bring out quite a lot.
Zahen, Kiana, there are so many options. I want to see what he will do, because he's still a player we're watching very closely in this league.
That he is. KC picked blue side with their right of first selection.
Sorry,
NAVI picked
I'm
second
back.
pick, so we'll have a normal draft to kick things off. KC are going to remove the Poppy and the Akali, and on the other side we already have a Jace ban from NAVI.
I mean, I understand banning Jace away from Kana, one of the strongest champions, one of the best Jace players. And that is kind of the problem you have against KC when you're going up against them in draft, because there's so many champions that are so many players are good at.
Yes.
So you gotta really, it's the lesser evil when you go up against a team like KC as Navi. You take away the Orianna, the Jace.
I could be sleeping on those Lord of the Rings cards. Oh man, I gotta open them.
Camille for Busio, super prevalent pick.
Ezreal as well available if you want to play that. List obviously very comfy, as is Samdi on that pick. And we will have a lock as the final ban here from Navi. So, KC with first
A
pick.
one ring is worth 100 to 150.
It's a Vi, and even though, I mean, the storyline of Yike struggles on Vi is very old now. It has been disproven.
Holy shit, their coach is The Rock? Dwayne The Rock Johnson?
Because it shows where it came from.
We brought back 2019 for 7 years, dude, okay? We can bring back the Vi last year, wasn't great for Yike.
Did I talk about Aatrox ADC yet? I have just been made aware of Aatrox. Okay, Vi, which was permabanned, has been taken. I wonder if they have a plan. Olaf or something? Wait, isn't this guy a Olaf, bro? They want to go for a 1-for-2 trade. They're okay giving Vi and they take like Cass plus X. Olaf type shit. Camille support triangle is open. Camel, Shen, Leona triangle.
To be unleashed. And for Reledge to be unleashed, he needs strong laners. Think Cassio, think Sig's bot lane, think Renekton on top. Laners that can push those lanes and give him options so he can do what he wants.
But all things that we haven't seen Samdi on in the past.
Oh, they just go Yardvin. Okay.
As far as I can tell, played a single
So here, KC needs to take Camille or Shen or Leona. Otherwise, they can take one and ban two. I think Busio really favors the Camel, but I think the way we've seen the support meta develop is teams just go Leona here. Because Leona is good versus Camille. Or like, but then Shen is good versus Leona, so maybe they go Shen. And Nivea? Triple flex? Victor into Jarvan. I think Jarvan is a higher prio pick because every pick is like early in draft is always these immobile mages.
Yeah, I mean, this is a good pivot from KC because you picked the Vi and she's an engagement.
I think Busio is like a camel guy at heart, but I wonder if he goes Shen or Leona. It's one of the three. I guarantee it's one of the three. I think it's just up to the support player's preference. I think Shen is, it's so weird because I think Shen is actually the shakiest blind, but it is good versus Leona and good versus Camille. But I think it's weirder versus like the more normal support picks. So now they go what? Rel? I think Rel is what we see pretty standard here into Shen. They're hovering Bard or Rel. Either looks okay. Bard is a bit less common. Still being picked.
mitigate some of that potential engage. It's something we do see also with the Camille, is like, well, Camille jumps in, tempered fate, sweet, reset the fight, go from there.
Did see this matchup over in Paris the other week, and it actually, I thought Bard was really good in lane against Shen.
Sure.
But turns out Shen's level 1, level 2 trades are super good if he gets the taunt onto Bard. So you really have to be very mindful on that level 1 wave so you don't get chunked by the Shen, because suddenly the second Shadow Dash will just be a kill.
Yeah, especially when a lot of Bard's early damage relies on his auto attacks. And so you dash in and then you put down Spirit's Refuge. It's like, well, your auto attacks don't hurt me anymore. Good luck, you know? So it can be very devastating for the Bard if you misposition.
When am I coaching Jadu again? Should we run it back again? Maybe in a few days. You gotta let it like I guess you don't have to. I'm a believer in you have to let the brain sort of digest. When I coach someone, it's like I am feeding them with knowledge.
Yeah, I always say this.
But
it's the trinity of top laners.
if you eat too much,
they all hate Vayne.
you might throw up. You have to give the system proper time to digest.
When it comes to Kana, I usually lean more towards it's probably going to go Renekton or Gnar. I'm not really the biggest K'Sante player.
It's like I'm feeding him steak. You know what I mean? And also, too much steak can be a bad thing too, in itself. You have to forage for your own food as well. You know what I mean? Balanced diet.
Second ban again, mitigating some of the dive from KC here. Navi trying to make sure that they can't be fully impacted by that in team fights. And now KC.
Damn, now I want a steak.
Ban. Something that could run down your AD carry would make sense here. Is going to be the Olaf.
That'll do it.
Yeah, that will do it.
That will do it. Thinking more towards the Gnar blind then here for KC later on, as the Ezreal, as talked about before, is picked away for Navi, and I like it because I think Bard needs a pushing bot lane. You need an AD carry or a mage that can just push, so you can roam around. And I think Ezreal, very self-sufficient, is very strong on level 1, should be able to get pushed no matter what champion they send down there together with the Shen.
We'll see where KC decides.
Bard as a tale as old as time. Ez is another pick that has weirdly been getting banned a lot. Maybe they saw my blue Ezreal game on Classic yesterday and was like, that shit looks too OP. No way they play Koki, and no way we were playing Koki in the big 2-6. Okay, but no way we're locking Syndra versus Jarvan Bard in the big 2-6. Okay, double a mobile versus Jarvan Bard. Fuck it. Fuck it, we ball. Literally, we're Syndra. How do I like my steak? Raw. Mooing.
Has that vamp, as long as he keeps refreshing those Ragnarok with his auto attacks, just can't get CC'd. Will be the Rumble last pick here. Not sure if I love it. We saw this matchup earlier today between SK and GX.
No, I feel like I like medium.
Does work really well when it has a lot of setup for his equalizer.
I'm actually... Go ahead and cancel me on this. No, seriously, go ahead, cancel me. I'm not the biggest medium rare guy. I'll eat it. I think I prefer when it's medium though. Like medium rare to medium. Maybe in between medium rare and medium. Like medium rough. Medium rough.
Well, KC, yeah, they just need to scale up and get their one item. Victor really wants to push the Ezreal in. Syndra versus Cassio. After a while, when Syndra gets some levels, gets some Lost Chapter spokes, that's when the matchup really starts twisting, but early game will be hard for Syndra.
Yeah, because Cassio just has more consistent DPS. The fact those Twin Fangs can be spammed out a lot in the early game makes it much harder for the Syndra to match into him. But for now, we get to see this early game between KC and Navi. Yike on his Vi 12-2 so far this year in Riot competitions. Has had a pretty good time, as most of KC have had. Let's be honest, they have lost only a couple of series across the entirety of the year. And for Navi, it's a mammoth task for their first step onto the stage here in Summer Split.
It is Navi comp. It eludes me, Medic. It eludes me.
I kind of get, like, you've got a bit of poke.
It's a little bit of everything, you know.
Equalizer.
Yeah. I'm trying to think, what do they want to do? Now, the thing that springs to mind is they want Real Edge to invade. Because they have pushing top. They have pushing mid. They might even have pushing bot if the Bard versus Shen matchup goes as we have anticipated.
Sure.
And it kind of relies on Real Edge being the engine for this team right now.
Which it often does for Navi.
Which he often does for Navi. Absolutely. And I want to see what they can make of this game, because I think if if Yike gets to level 6, completely even, I do favor Casey coming into those dragon fights. If Vi gets those engages, I have so much faith into Yike and Lucio to make these snap engages with the Stand United, with the cease and desist, and just get onto the carries.
It's also partly because we have seen Casey already do that this split. Yeah. Right? We have faith in them because recent evidence points to the fact they can do this.
Look who it is.
Relech invading.
For the invade.
Yeah, Yike is going to lose his Razor Beaks here. Relech put that vision down as Yike did start on his red. It's just going to be a single camp stolen away. Relech, he could look towards the Krugs, but he knows Yike's on this side of the map, so there's no point really going for it. Now he wants to go to his top side to make sure that he gets his Razor Beaks, his red, his Krugs, starts that cycle going, because otherwise you have to rely on then re-invading for the second Razor Beak.
He just stopped the chicken right there. That was just in and out there so fast. No one even saw it. Now he's back
there
on
are
his
some
own.
pings coming out towards where he was. I feel like it is known.
I mean, it is
like,
known he might do
they've
that
done
thing.
inventory afterwards, and they said, hey, we're missing a big chicken and 4 thighs.
Rilek is kind of a sick name. What does it even mean?
I do want to echo as well what Dagda said on the analyst desk. Yahoo!
Rilek, bro?
Since probably playoffs of spring has really leveled.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. This player has just evolved. Because we didn't have many expectations on him coming into the league. We're like, okay, Yahoo, this Korean.
It's his name backwards? That's just not true.
Looked okay.
How
Split 2 looked a little bit better. Still lost in the finals against
Chiller?
like, okay, sure,
Is his name Chiller?
In the end, are you
Real life?
caps, which is the threshold you need to
Ugh, Society, where mid laner comes back with the Ruby Crystal on first base. Bro, they need to fix the game. I'm tired of this shit.
On current form, I think he is. Obviously, we still have a few weeks left of the regular season.
Does anyone else say this? Am I the only one guy in the scene that thinks this is a problem?
It is all gone as Relech did a good part to take that top side and then work his way back down towards bot. So Relech,
Like, there's a sickness in the game. There's actually a sickness in the game. Where in pro, they just build HP. They fucking build belts still, man.
Now the junglers are like, please, don't give the enemy jungle a play.
We need to go back. We need to return.
And I would have these moments where my jungler is saying, okay, I'm winning super hard, please don't give him a play. And I would take a really good trade. And I would be like, God, I want to go right now. And then enemy jungler is there and I die and I'm just griefing my team. So it's very important to have discipline. Yike takes the base, doesn't really see any openings in either top or mid where he was. And Navi is here once again. Look at Bard moving up here as well.
We talked about the re-invade on the second Razor Beaks. As you say, Paris already moving. Relech is going to start them up. Yike spotted on vision.
Smite fight?
3 members of NAVI.
W?
Poby's going to walk around the corner. Miasma down. TP as well. Oh, it's Sandy.
Wait, Parusi should have definitely just Q flashed there when he was on the Miasma, I'm sure. He had a very ample time. They still get the camp. It's still great.
The champions are a little bit all over the place. You have main turn Relech that wants a team fight. You have Poby that wants them to.
What is this Bard damage? What the fuck?
But what they all want to do together is push their waves and invade. And right now they are doing exactly that. Snowballing Relech, making sure Relech is going to get a Thunder Sky spike before Yike. Because that's when they can really start accelerating the pace.
Yeah, and trying to get to that level 6 first as well. Let's see what the fight over the first scuttle is. Mainzer has pushed Kana underneath his tower in that top side, and there's some vision for KC in the top side jungle as well, meaning that they do know that Relech has gone back to do these Krugs.
Turn it up.
There's a window if we wanted to try and invade the
I got you.
See, Kana realizing, well, I could also be dived, so I'm going to put
Kananar is goated. True or false?
Make sure that is not too easy, or at least if it happens, I'm not unsuspecting of it.
Yeah, Relech is coming up here looking for something. If Yike is here to cover, I don't think there's a dive, but Kana has been getting chunks.
Halfway to Meganar, has level 6, Vault Breaker across the wall, hits on Relech. Kana begins to open up.
EQ. Vino flash? Vi.
And Yike just went for it, but Navi immediately pounced.
Wow, Yike is getting pwned. Oh, his thing is getting cancelled. Wait, can Kana kill this?
I do not know if he knew that Rumble would hit level 6 on that wave, because if he knows there's an equalizer coming on his forehead, the moment he ball breakers forward, I think he would think twice about that. But now, really...
Do I use Clamcast on Victor? Negative.
The pace now. We talked about KC, we praised KC, but it's Navi who's really coming out swinging today.
I mean, they're the ones that have got these set plays set up from the minute one of this game. Importantly as well for Navi, it's LEC using his advantage to translate into other advantages.
Yes.
It's not only about the Jarvan now. Mainta is at 500 gold ahead in that 1v1. And Kana will come back with the Merc Treads, but Mainta is going to be accelerated towards those first item spikes.
I mean, it's not just LEC as well. Mainter chunked Kana to half HP. Yeah. He was really far from Mega and had a wave crash. That's just excellent wave management and lane management from Mainter. I think a lot of that play is not only from LEC, but also Mainter's fantastic lane setup for that play. So, great tandem and a good look.
LEC flashes.
Oh my god, is he dead again? This is like a combo I'm seeing a lot recently. Jarvan Cass. Miasma into ult or ult into Miasma.
What a combo by Bobby and LEC. The flash
nice play.
In the Cataclysm. Spells D-O.
One guy in chat said this guy LEC was good. Yeah, he knows what he's doing.
600 gold lead now for LEC as he's taking that first dragon off the game.
Yeah, you can see as well, the force of will to pull the Scuttle Crab out was the idea for KC. It's like, hey, we drag it out, you can get the smite, but Yike's smite wasn't upgraded. So it went down to 900 HP and LEC was like, I'm having that. Tasty bit of crab for myself. Good play from KC to force Navi away from this dragon as the patience does reset. But again, this is all defined by the fact Yike does not have the upgraded smite and LEC does.
I mean, LEC can do this and Tian can't.
Oh my god! That is brutal.
I mean, just a good punish. Cheeky attempt by KC, but we were wondering what Navi had been doing in the break.
Yeah.
We were wondering what kind of form they would be in, and so far I like what I'm seeing. I see a Navi that's proactive.
What does LEC mean? Kind of sounds like a mythical monster, like a Dramalech or something.
Didn't get the dragon, still just
or like Mephistos.
Yeah, importantly for KC is they have managed to slow down that dragon stacking, which is a key
It means giant in Turkish?
Hey,
Actually? It doesn't sound very Turkish to me.
We want to be taking as many neutrals off the map as quickly as possible to force KC then to have to fight.
Chat, is this real?
When they're at 1.5 items and you're at 2, when they're at 2 items and you're at 3, when you're just that little bit more accelerated. Yeah.
Nah, I just made it up right now. Mods fucking shoot that guy.
Because the total sum of gold in the game is so much greater.
I mean, the soul is really how you tie the knots. That is really how you win the game at the end of the day when you're playing for a jungle. So right now, Paris and Bucio grouping up for mid lane. I think when Paris gets level 6, he has a lot of options to do temper fade on. You have the Syndra.
Mods strip him naked and sandpaper him.
Low mobility mages are the main options, really.
Yeah, and
Mods?
So the good thing is that
Mods?
Paris can possibly force their flash for them to LEC characters and then lock them down. I think that's a really cool combo they have. And makes me wonder a little bit why they went into the double mage combo when they saw the Jarvan and the Bar.
Mods pluck out all his nose hairs.
Yeah. I can't read Reaper's mind. There was a while where he was saying,
what would happen if you did that?
I
Actually,
stopped drafting for a bit and then realized that wasn't working, so I came back to drafting. Yeah. There's also an interview recently saying, in KC, we relied too much on communication between our players. So we did scrims with less communication to make them self-reliant a little bit more.
That's
which
classic.
It's a strategy you don't think about too much. I'm sure you've experienced it, having been in pro teams.
I've done a lot of silent scrims. Yeah. I really liked it because it removes a lot of
teammates.
Yes, no, of course I did. But it removes a lot of clutter from the comps, and it makes you have to think about everything. It's so easy.
-1, -1. Chat, he missed the cannon. That's -1. Get it?
Yeah. But when you don't have
so funny.
You really have to think more about him, where he is, what he's thinking about, and they kind of just.
Now we gotta fix mid lane. Look at Cassio's fuck-ass build, man. My son is playing a high testosterone role, mid lane, a damage dealing role. And in 10 minutes, he has built Catalyst of Aeons and Null Magic Mantle. 0 damage.
That item over Yike just means you can do whatever you want. Now I want to see, I'm not just sated with 1 dragon at 10 minutes. I want to see LEC do more.
Kallista's doing well down here, building quite the lead
You're playing Jarvan against
on the
Syndra
Icky
and
Vicky.
Victor. You need to start forcing some flashes to put pressure on KC. Put some pressure on them, make them second think when they go for vision. Make them second think when they go push a wave.
Yeah. And the question is, where are you putting that pressure? Because Mainta still has that 500 gold lead. Paris is all around the map. But I think putting pressure on Yehu and Kalist makes the most sense.
Yes.
They've developed individual leads in their lanes.
Wow. I don't know what he did to you, Kalist, but you don't have the ultimate stage like that.
Good pressure from Navi.
Oh, did he accidentally ult?
Getting to Kalist in this moment as he pops the ultimate for.
It is ultimate boost, yo, man.
No godly reason, man. So hey, just get out of my lane, okay? Please, just leave. But Kalist has developed an individual league. 10 CS up, about 200 gold. Yehu was similar and will be.
He's not using Jade Fang Cassio? Oh my god, that's because he's a Eugen, actually. You're right.
Yehu and Kalist, or using Relech and Paris.
Men of Taste? Guys, it's like, man, are any of you guys Watch Bros?
You have this choice, right?
You guys know like the super I'm not a watch bro, I can't actually think of it an example. You know, there's like the classic watches, like the true and tested. The fucking Rolex Submariner or whatever. Or there's like the new gens who will get like a Gucci watch. Oh, the stun hit. Chenault? Okay, good disengage. Oh, and they got Victor TP out of it. He still has heal? Heal? Oh my god, Kalist doesn't have R! Wait, Kalist is fucking scripting. How did he dodge that EQ?
Yeah, will be the flash out from Yehu, TP from Kalist as well. Kinda salvages the play, but now Yehu in a lot of risk. And Navi doesn't get, I think, what they wanted, but still is quite happy with that.
Looks like Kana had to flash in top lane as well. Yeah, this is on CD right now. Is it just CP's back?
This flash?
Well, Kalist has the freakiest move in an LEC, I swear.
It was an equalizer into chase, and the Kana was just... He didn't want to risk.
This guy dodges strangely.
Very possible.
In a rumble. But, yeah, the play... It didn't go completely wrong for Navi.
What does Kalist even mean?
Yeah, who's flashed and the TP
Well, it depends. Is Yehu going to get punished for this splash or not?
That is the question.
The coming 4 minutes will decide if that was a good play or a mediocre play. Because if Yehu is going to die or is going to sit under his tower for 4 minutes, then that play achieved.
It means giant in Turkish?
And right now, Yehu has Busio next to him.
Wait a second. It's his last name? It's his first name? What? His name is Kalist? Oh my god, wait, his name is actually Kalist. Kalist Henry Hennebert.
It's a weird
I thought you guys were trolling me.
Making sure some days he's playing solo lane against Kana pretty much.
Wait, Kalist is such a cool name, bro. Fuck me, dude. Why did my parents name me Eugene? This guy gets to be named Kalist. And I'm Eugene.
The main turret puts down a good equalizer and they just chase Kalist, right? Burn his flash, he's low mobility. They can just chase him down. The Nas should be able to survive pretty effectively into the Ezreal, but doesn't really have too much threat on the Ezreal because of Arcane Shift and Flash, and it has a lot of ways to get out of that. Should never really be in range to get chased down by a Mega Gnar.
They're going 5-man here, though.
Navi looks to the invade. Relech has to...
My name has given me character, though. Hang on, is Poby caught? Caught, champ? Caught, champ. Dead, champ. Should have built more HP, Poby. Wow, Kalista is here. Rotated from bot. I mean, being named Eugene growing up gave me character, though. You know what I mean? I was a Eugene in a sea of Michaels and Davids. That's how I knew I had to achieve greatness. You can't be a mediocre Eugene. You can be a mediocre David, or a Michael, or a Kevin. But you can't be a mediocre Eugene. That simply won't do.
Problem, I guess, is getting onto the back line, but you have some tools to do that as well. Yike with the cease and desist, you've got the Stand United follow-up, you've got the Gnar. If you can force Gnar...
Do I ever go by Gene? Dude, my sister calls me Gene. My sister and the people who associate with my sister call me Gene. That's about it.
They haven't really gotten anything since that early game. Now Kana jumps in. It's about to go Mega Gnar. Main to hit.
Oh, is he dead with Shanar? Busio! Wait, hang on. He's pretty tanky. Is he dead? Oh, he lives. Not one item yet on the Kana. I think he's sitting on a lot of gold. Soft serve ice cream. Thank you for 14 months.
Less than 3.
Did I watch Hey Arnold? I watched it when I was a kid. I don't really remember it. I remember Football Head. There was like Gerald. Right, Gerald was his homie's name with the fro. There was Stoop Kid afraid to leave his stoop. Who was the girl's name? Helga? Kind of a sick show looking back at it, no? It's just about like city life in New York City. And they live in like a boarding house, right? Alright, what are we doing, Callista? No flash against Bar Jarvan. No flash against Bar Jarvan. Gulp. Dude, I remember watching the show about like the fucking dude reconnecting with his daughter after the Vietnam War when I was like 5, and I just like did not understand it because I was 5. I was like, this is kind of weird. There's an episode where he reconnects with his daughter after they got separated during the Vietnam War. It was like a very serious episode. I was like, dude, I want to laugh at Football Head. Rocket Power, watched it. Recess. Recess, Rocket Power. Oh? Mr. Driver?
Well done from Paris to avoid that second charge in and eventually NAVI take the tower in the top side.
There was an episode in Sesame Street about the opioid epidemic. There's no way. They talked about fentanyl on Sesame Street. There's no way.
They want to extend it. They're all rotating up here.
What are you extending for?
Yeah, I was just gonna say they're all rotating.
Do they still do that in kid shows these days? They were called very special episodes because they spoke about social issues to children. Big Bird gets addicted to Fent and has to go through rehab. Hang on, Bard's gonna fucking one-tap this guy. QA dead. Boom!
Just gets the kill. Yahoo decides against flashing away. Kana now joins the fray with that TP. Cosmic Binding doesn't hit this time, and Paris will fall for it. Kana gets an answering kill.
Still, I think you take those. Yahoo, good on him, saved this flash. I think it was dead no matter what. Maybe you could have flashed Cosmic Binding and bought a little bit more time. Kana TP's down and trade kills. What does this transition into though? Because Dragon is up in 2 minutes. Okay, let's rewatch this.
I mean, it's not.
Look at his step forward step probably was really nice. He just walks forward because.
That's a pretty nice side angle on the Cassio stun.
Scattered the weak, but he just steps right forward into him. Doesn't get stunned and gets a really big chunk, and now Parrot just cleans
But
it
bro,
up.
why is QA electrocute for Bard? Like, I know the passive. There should be a mid laner with a trade pattern like that.
And missing that second Cosmic Binding means that Paris has no escape path.
So Dragon is spawning now 130. No flash on Kalist. Might be up towards the later half of that respawn time.
Aurora? Wrong. Oh wait, you're right. Q1, Q2A. But Aurora Q is so hard to hit, by the way.
Right? You just go for the Drake. Don't have to force a fight before the Dragon.
Yeah.
You should have 2 items on your Ezreal, or at least close to it, with the Caulfield's Warhammer close with the double long sword. Samdi looking for Yike. Ledge going forward.
Yike is very deep here.
Yeah, Samdi's low on mana. Kalist is here. Yike flash.
Oh my god, Rilech. Dude, this game is like jungle nightmare.
And a tempered fate as well onto
Yike is actually getting cooked. No flash victor from earlier on mid. Oh, I think Navi might win.
You say Navi need to force a fight, and from your mouth to Navi's ears, immediately they find 2 kills.
And I will say, I think Yike forced that flash, but there you really see the punishment of Kalist flashing forward on mid later. You cannot step up against Jarvan in these moments. You cannot just walk up and Yike goes way too deep, and it's gonna be a Dragon most likely for Navi. Maybe they can respawn and get there in time, but position will definitely favor Navi.
And likely to be a mid-tier 1 as well. The TP in the end will stop that. Yahoo coming to make sure they can defend it.
Tempo's a little bit awkward here for Casey, for Navi.
Because somebody stayed around to try and take down that tower.
I think that might have been a mistake. It's now gonna be them who has to
I think he has Manamune though. I think that's why he stayed for it.
Kalist can't be back in. Cataclysm not up just yet.
TP in from Sam D does speed up that tempo play a little bit. There's a Scuttle Crab here. Yike's going to be able to secure that as Rilech looks for a flank position, but Kana keeps him at bay. Kana about to go Mega Gnar. Navi have flashes aplenty, only Rilech lacking his. Cataclysm up in 5 seconds. The Drake the target, 5k on it. Navi forced back, gated away by KC, and Looks like they might be giving up the ghost on this one. Kana with an eye.
Piano stream when?
The equalizer down as well as they look for Kalista and Yehu. Relech goes in with the cataclysm, but he can't get close.
Arrows Goonlord, thank you for 11 months. Holy fuck, are they throwing? Bardolt whiffs? Bro, everyone builds Swifties on mid lane. Can't hit anything.
Just going to be a Drake and a single kill for Carmine Court.
And KC plays so fast. They instantly open up, they instantly realize now
Gulp.
overstayed on the map, take control.
Cananar is starting to build a lead here.
Their first and holds the line. Kana already has the Gnar bar stacked when they want to walk in and completely blocks them in this fight. Really like this from KC. Look at Kana coming from the side, already has the Mega Gnar active while they're on the dragon. Starts this fight.
Oh, nice Michaels from Parus. Relech goes in a bit deep. No follow-up. Did they fail their Miasma Jarvan combo?
Yeah, that was just an easy play for Yike. Goes in, no more kills than that, but still, a dragon for KC will deny the soul point for Navi.
And I think that's the important thing here, right? Like, Navi do have some scaling on their side, but I look at it and I think, you know, Yehu already at 2 items, Kalista at 2 items, you got Yike who can dive in, and Kana who's so good at this.
Do the cats not fear the dogs? They're pretty chill. I mean, Floppo is like... Atticus is sort of like a creepy man who can't take a hint. Like, what Atticus likes to do with Mappo sometimes is he gets up really close to her, he puts his entire face in Mappo's fur, and keep in mind, he must be 20 times bigger than Mappo, and then he just sniffs. He goes up to her, sticks his entire face in her fur, and goes... and, like, his eyes go wide. And surprisingly, girls don't like that, and neither does Mappo.
They will punish you for those misplays.
Yes, a lot of the times after you get a few kills, unless there's a clear objective you can take, the best play is for your whole team to base.
Insta reset.
Yeah, insta reset with all 5 players, open up on the map, and now it's yours. It's your oyster, you can do whatever you want. And the dragon would probably go into Navi, but still, no flash on Calist. Still has to respect the Tempered Fate. Has to respect the Cataclysm and the Equalizer.
But there's no flash on Poby, there's no flash on Sandy, there's no flash on Relech. The ability to actually follow up on a Relech engage or on a Tempered Fate is muted.
It's limited, yeah. It's mostly an Equalizer and an S rule, but sometimes that's enough if you're squishing it.
It's true with the Shadow Flame Leandri's build as well from main, so not going for something like the Bloodletter's Curse, which you often see into more magic resist stacking. Here, just looking for the damage, you can see how much damage that Victor has been able to put out.
Mappo.
Tearless Cassiopeia. I just saw his build, went for Rocket Belt and Roa, which is a little bit unconventional. Usually you see the Seraph Embrace on Cassio with the Roa to get rid of tank, but now
Stun just clicks onto the wall, but there's the Equalizer, there's the Cataclysm, with everyone.
Holy fuck, man. That was a crazy wombo. What the hell? Triple Miasma in the Jarvan, all equalized. That was sick. Oh my god. Yike is getting destroyed this game.
Most likely will be the Baron for Navi.
And that is the problem. When you stand united onto an engage, you're going in no matter what. Busio lands amidst the fires of hell itself. And Navi will take a 2.5k lead and the Baron.
Does Mappo like to be bongoed? She likes to be hard pet.
Kana gets engaged on. Maybe they can fight this, but the Vault Breaker misses because of the Gnar.
She likes to get petted hard.
What are you gonna do?
Damn, that was a sick combo.
Yehu's flash on the other side of that.
Mappo has a strange petting style. She likes to get scratched. She likes to get pet really hard. She like walks around a lot when she's getting pet. When she's really in like the zone deluxe, when she really likes getting pet, she likes to suckle like a baby. So it's good to have like a blanket that she can suckle on. This is because she was separated from her mother at too early of an age and never grew out of it. Oh my god, he melted. Wait, Navi looks clean.
Perhaps staving them for another possible fight, but
maybe there's some cool ninja move where it respawns suddenly and then saves the day. I don't know.
I mean, TP Revive is not in this version of League of Legends. Yike is looking for a flank here onto Samdi. Samdi has the flash. an arcane shift. We'll use that first. Meanwhile, on the
Stole Mappo from her mama. I'm pretty sure Mappo's backstory is like, unfortunately, she was a stray. Unfortunately, the mother had passed, and all the kittens in the litter were still there.
Yeah, we'll see what this is about. Yeah, like it's not post a team fight or anything. It's probably just a settings issue or someone having slight connectivity.
Sweet old Floppo.
Absolutely. Navi.
I call her Floppo more than I call her Mappo. He really is a floppy old cat.
Caught it very well. Yeah. But when you put down the miasma and you're in a cataclysm, you don't get out of that. You can't even use cease and desist.
Yeah, I mean, you're stuck. But going head to head with this Casey roster is still.
What breed is Mappo? She's a tortie.
We came into winter.
Is that a breed? I don't know. She's a tortie.
We thought, wow, this team, classic European rookie team, they're gonna go far. But then in spring, we didn't really see any development from them. We saw them be quite one-dimensional. We saw them trying to play different play styles with Relic. But now, in summer, they look, so far at least, I know I'm sounding like a Game 1 Andy, but it's looking really good so far.
We only have like half of Game 1 to go off. You have to be a Game 1 Andy at this point. So there's no other thing to analyze. We're not watching scrims. We're not behind the scenes seeing exactly how Navi do. The pause is due to Kana's PC crashing. So we are currently restarting Kana's PC, as you would expect. Turn it off, turn it on again, and then see if it works.
That'll do it. That will absolutely do it.
You know, we don't have a name. You know how people, it's like, oh, just turn it off, turn it on again, or unplug it and then plug it back in. We don't have a name for that action as a singular action.
Singular word.
Yeah.
So,
it's like a replug.
Yeah, I was thinking like factory reset, but that's not right. Like reset.
Yeah, because factory, like I like reset, but it's like reset can also imply going back to the state.
Hey, what the fuck?
Replug could work. Oh, it reminds me, I was helping my dad with some tech.
Okay, great.
And that's why the replug thing, because we had this conversation. But he also was telling me about his dog, Minton.
Minton.
But yeah, my dad's recently taking up some racket sports, and his dog ate his shuttlecock.
It is what?
His shuttlecock. It's bad, Minton.
So mad. I always think you're telling a genuine story.
He did the thing where he tried to sniff her. He literally did the thing, man. He literally did the thing where he like,
so eloquent.
And she like swatted him, and then he got mad. Like, bro, what were you expecting?
We're still in this pause where Kana's PC has successfully been restarted. He's loading into the game right now. He'll make sure all the settings are correct, and then afterwards we will resume the game. For Casey, how'd you get back in?
Reminds me of some of y'all. Oh.
Dragon is, well, Baron is on Navi, right? They just got Baron, am I remembering correctly? Yeah.
Yes, they got Baron.
They're pushing in with the Baron, so...
So I think you need a big flank from Kana. Kana has the side push. He can still push in the rumble on the side wave.
Okay.
That is a winning avenue for KC. You can use Kana's side lane push to come with a flank. If Navi gets went on, the Casio can't really escape. If there's an R behind there that's stacking up Mega. That is really what they need so they can actually send it. Because every single time Yike has sent it, he's kind of been alone. Hasn't been a lot of follow-up. And I know engaging on a Casio is very difficult, especially when there's a...
Whoa, who's tatted? Yo, is that Poby?
You don't really have another choice right now.
No, that's not Poby. Wait, who's the Asian guy on Navi who's tatted? There's no way that's Poby. Koreans don't get tattoos.
Snap engage, we can layer the CC. It's super important you layer the CC.
Sam D is tatted up? Dude, this guy is very open mind. Han Sam D is very open mind. You know, I play with this guy like once every 3 years if like I'm randomly in Korea because he's a Korean player, or like he'll randomly be on my server. And like we recognize each other. We usually win together because we're goated. And he always adds me as friend and then he types sex to me. Like I guess his English is horrible. He doesn't know how to say like, hey, that was a great game. He types like CEX sex. What is sex? It's to like bypass the filter because like you can't type sex in Korean League. Another one he sent me was S at X sax. And that's him just trying to tell me like, dude, that was a fun game. So we just send each other. So fucking stupid, bro. We just send each other sex, yeah.
Suddenly Syndra has no
So what I'm saying is he's open-minded, and I can see why he has tats. That's very uncommon for a Korean dude.
This is a counter matchup. Syndra is good and picked historically into Casio just because of that interaction.
Maybe Chovy was right all along, and Rocket Belt just entirely changes the game in mid-lane. All you need is a small dash to totally negate the majority of mid laners' kits.
Dude, shut up, G Green. I'm talking about sacks.
With their Baron buff here, they will take another tier 2 on the top side. Mainta is forcing Kana back underneath his turret as well. Yeah, NAVI move across.
Wait, maybe he's like saxophone. Maybe he fucks with the sax.
I got to side and then I pray. Guys, I'm 1,500 gold ahead. Can we not just play around me as the miasma comes down to Kana, who gets out with a hop and a skip and a jump away from the cataclysm, but it's still going to be the target. Yeah, who continues to push in, does have TP, now begins his recall as Busio on a bit of a flank inhibitor down.
Oh, R-Flash, my son! Yeah, belt away, boy, belt away. Don't flash, save it for next game. That's my fucking boy with the R-Flash.
NAVI don't get too much more out of it as Yahoo continues to split on the top side. Yike's going to push the wave in mid. Might even be able to get the tower there.
Damn, Yike got cooked this game. Now that was a This has been like a GOAT Jarvan game. Like, he played so well this game. Every game, over the camps, he invades, early invade. Every single time, punish on no flash. Synergizing very well with Cass. He's very good, this guy. Rilech. Who got MVP last split? Someone said he was the runner-up. And it's not like Navi was like a top team either, right? Knock knock, go right. I do feel like EU has a good deep talent pool. It's all the tier 2 leagues. It's like they come from the tier 2 leagues. Where did Rilech play before he joined LEC? BK Rogue? Where the fuck is that? Polish league?
I always think about this when I think about flashing on someone before a Dragon fight. If you was able to buy a free flash
Creeping Death, thank you.
How much would you be
oh, France. LFL is the best tier 2 league, right? Wait, did Knock Knocko play in French league too? Or are there high tier LEC players that came from the less competitive tier 2 leagues?
It's like a Seeker's Arm Guard, but for flash.
Does it give me any other stats?
No.
Then probably about
Like, is there anyone that came up from UK league that I played in with Forsen?
Yeah, I was thinking, okay, if it gave me a little bit of something else.
Yeah.
But just but it's like the older.
Who came up from UK league?
You know? Exactly. That was 600 gold, I want to say.
But I would say that Flash is
more important than stopwatch. I agree with that.
Especially if you're in
I did?
game fight. So flashing just for a kill at the enemy in him when Dragon Sword is spawning, usually not a good idea.
Agreed, but the problem is if you're an AD carry in that space.
McCoy came from Spain.
Item slot for a flash, which is why I think it has to be a little bit cheaper. Because if I'm 6-item AD carry, and I
Are there any very good? Wait, who are the best UK league players? Have there been any like excellent UK league players? Is Cadril actually the best UK league player?
He is approaching late game with the Endless Hunger complete. NAVI still on the front foot, about 5,000 gold ahead. They're setting up around this Baron, denying vision from KC.
Oh, Alfari was goated actually, yeah. Alfari, yeah. Kasing.
With the rocket belt, TP's coming out from KC.
That was Paris' flash, not
problem for KC is walking into darkness when there is a
I don't. Oh wait! He fucked up like crazy. Oh, he beefed it. He accidentally flashed QE. Whoa! Yike! Where are we going? Oh wait, it was goated. He had Stand United on him. Holy fuck, he was so deep. Are these classic turrets? How can he do that? Wait, there's no way they throw this game, by the way.
It's all gone entirely wrong. Busio's going to use his time just to walk towards the fountain. Chased out by Power.
What?
Should be able to execute.
Wow. That really just happened.
Yeah, a dragon flag.
That really just happened.
Does he get out? He doesn't get out. There's a tower here. Continues to walk. And then he's dead. But Drake, Relech could look for the steal.
And he really wants to, but here, Poppy has arrived. Doesn't have flash quite yet. Will just be the dragon picked up here for KC. But yeah, that fight was a disaster for Navi. Not what you want to see is if you're a Navi fan. They had almost full control of that area, but the engage became a little bit sloppy, and I think Samdi... Let's just watch it. Let's just watch it. It starts with the dragon flag here.
Yeah.
But here Samdi doesn't E over to the Raptor pit. He E's away from his entire team, which forces Relech to flash ult to try to save him, but then it just locks him in with a Vi. Suddenly Mater's left completely alone by himself because everyone is trying to peel for Samdi. It's just a very split fight.
Dude, right after I glazed this guy for like 3 minutes straight.
Get the pen out, go to one. Right in.
Come on, Relech. Do better. Well, he failed his EQ again just now, no? Or did he get cancelled by Victor W? Oh, Equalizer actually doesn't catch much. Hang on, this looks losable. Nara's gonna hit Mega. Sam D blinks in and dies! There's no way they're actually throwing this. There's no way. I'm sorry, there's no way. I'm sorry, there's no way.
It's like watching G2 back in the days. I don't know what happens early game, but Casey somehow managed.
Wait, how is Syndra this ahead though? Did she get all the shutties?
Just pure team fighting execution right now.
Did she actually get all the shutties? Wait, Kana's dying, bro. Wait, Busio's dying, bro. What the?
I think they can. I think Kallis with Siphon Power should have enough shielding to survive through it. Yahoo will get
Oh my!
target a couple of times, but they'll kill it.
Okay, they had DBM ready. That was good.
They had to wait for Yike to respawn.
Yeah, that would make sense.
Oh, I am